Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Delicate Parenting Situations, where if you let any of your kids read one of Prime's storybooks, you're going to have a lot to explain and a lot of questions to answer, and nobody wants that. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday night. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, as always. I'm your host, Greg. With me, we've got John, we've got Rich, we've got Jake. We've got a special co-host, our buddy Zach. Dylan is on vacation currently fighting Wendigos in the Colorado mountains. And we have a very special guest with us tonight. We have Carlos, who is the owner of a local game store near me here in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland area. And I've been to his store many times. It's a cool place to go, especially since I know like our whole community has been getting into tabletop games and everything. And I really wanted to reach out and have him come on and get to know him and talk to him and pick his brain a little bit. And so, yeah. So Carlos, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Yeah. Why don't you tell everybody listening a little bit about yourself and as much as you want to share.
Yeah. We, my wife and I, we own Immortal Inc. down here in Rocky River, Ohio. It's a game store. We didn't take ourselves seriously when we opened it. We were just looking for something to do. Mostly helping her son get a job. Her son's got MD, so he's in a wheelchair. Like I always like to say, his brains are all there, but his body's messed up. And people always look like I'm crazy when I say that. But we had one room, and then people started showing up. And so we just took it seriously a little bit better, and we keep growing. We're in the basement of an office building, so people freak out when we come here. I don't know if you guys have ever been here. Yeah, it's literally half the basement of an office building. So we're doing pretty good. We've been here about 14 years. We carry mostly anything gaming related, miniatures, board games, RPGs, card games, whatever's the pick of the day for the community.
Cool.
That's that. I guess go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, you guys. Yeah, it's definitely. I remember the first time going in there, and like I googled, saw you guys online, and tried to figure out where you guys were located because yes, it's in the basement of an office building. I'm like, this can't be right. And I'm walking up and down the hallways, like looking at like the board and everything. Like it says it's here. Like where the hell is it? And then just quick elevator down, and you're right there.
I know I don't know what was, everybody's like, you should get a storefront. I'm like, why? Like it's destination. Like you're never driving home saying, oh, I need magic cards. And you see it in a window or something like milk or something,
Well, not with that attitude, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems to work all right. It's just a matter of sign. I'm trying to get the landlord to let us put a giant billboard on the roof, but he's not going for it. So
just do it in the dead of night when he's not noticing. Just say it was like vandalism there. Yeah.
Get up because it's like a 4-story building, and it's a weird building to begin with. It's got a bunch of weird stuff in it. Have you been upstairs to the Mario's place, the Italian guy, the chef upstairs?
No, I haven't made it upstairs yet. Every time I go, for some reason, like the weather's bad and the elevators seem like they're not working properly for the most part. It freaks me out, so I just take the stairs.
That's normal for them.
Yeah.
It's in the penthouse. It's like a kitchen, and this is a retired Italian chef. He retired, but he got bored, so he just opened up a little kitchen up there. But it's like a little like greasy spoon. It was supposed to be like for the building, like a greasy spoon place. They make breakfast or lunch for people. He's got you go up there, you can get whatever you want, like steak and lobster and, all that. But he's from Italy. So his name's Mario. So of course he's yelling at you all the time when I go up there. So.
Perfect. Next time I'm in Rocky River, I'll go over there.
Yeah. So that sounds like exactly Greg's deal.
Yeah, exactly. Greasy spoon Italian joint. That's my jam right there. You guys have, it's one of the few times I've seen this. You guys have a podcast for your store. You have a Discord that you guys run games and everything. Like you guys kind of like a cool setup that you don't normally see with game stores.
Yeah, we kind of went doing whatever. Like the storefront itself is, you shop normally, and we have carried. Like I said, we carry a lot of products, but it's a normal retail store, and then we have 2 player areas that are separate because we had to separate the Magic players from the miniature players. God forbid you let them mix together. And,
Oh, you should never let them mix together.
I mean, one complains, the other one smells, the other one says it's rough, or it's just ridiculous. So, and the role players, you got to separate them from the. It's pretty much all the card players. Card players are they have to be isolated. But then we have a private gaming room you can rent. It looks like a dungeon, like a tavern. It's got nice stuff in there. It's
cool.
That's awesome.
And then we have our YouTube studio, which one I'm sitting in right now. So it's I don't know. We just kind of branched out did a bunch of things. And we seem to be getting.
Your voice does have a very voice of God quality to it that I appreciate.
Oh no.
It's just very it's just so deep and booming and clear and the audio is so clean. I just love it.
I do a lot of yelling at my real job, so that's
my real job's mostly crying. So
yeah, yelling and crying.
Me too.
Perfect. But I don't know what you guys were getting into it for. Yeah, I was listening to the one you did with the 40K, and you had some guy in there like a 40K expert, and he was
Brad. That was the best.
We don't know what we get ourselves into on a weekly basis. So
this is kind of like our chance to hang out and just talk nerd stuff. But I mean, our community, we've been kind of. I guess to give you a small rundown, we started out as just more of a video game community, and we've branched out drastically in the last couple months of tabletop games. We just started a game night here in our Discord, where I mean it's been some computer games, but more I don't know. Unfortunately, Dylan isn't here tonight, but they were
like party games.
Yeah, party games. Yeah,
Gang Beasts, I know was the one that they played last night.
Yeah,
everybody had a good time. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Zach was there. Let Zach talk about it.
I was there. Yeah, it was pretty fun. We had a pretty good turnout, 7 or 8 people. People were hooting and hollering, and it was nice to see old Pee-Pee's just kind of branching out into that, starting off, and it's nice to see her have success right off the bat. It's heartwarming. It's good stuff.
That she refuses to take credit for.
I know. She's gonna get all the credit in the world.
That's what I keep telling her. She's like, no, it's the space.
It's her,
no,
it's her baby. She gets the credit.
I argued with her till about 2:30 in the morning last night. So
good. Yell at her. She needs to take all the credit for this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, we've become more of a community of how do we get what is the modern equivalent of getting around a table and playing games together, kind of games when we were a kid, as opposed to just playing what?
A virtual hobby shop.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where we've been heading in a way. So
there's a lot of I know there's a lot of talk and industry stuff where they have they're trying to get the virtual tabletop going so they do everything virtually. And I'm not a big if that's what you like this is kind of cool, but I'm not a big fan of playing D&D virtually. If you're out of town or you're different places, yeah. But I mean, the point of that, a lot of the games and stuff where they get together face to face and stuff like that. But the virtual tabletop works too. And if you guys had fun playing it, then it works for you.
Yeah.
And,
we keep saying we're gonna rent a house for a weekend and just play 20 hours a day.
Oh yeah. There's actually a thing. What is it called? Gamers in the Forest or Forest Gaming or something. They have it's out in cabins and you're out in the forest and I can't remember the name of it's called. But yeah, basically there's that and they do it out in the woods and it's nothing but gaming for all night and day. So not like convention type. It's people you all know. It's everybody knows each other. So it's not just random people show up to this, murder house or something. But yeah.
I was gonna say it sounds like 50-50 shot you end up on 2020.
Yeah,
there's a Dateline episode somewhere in there. We haven't quite got there yet.
I guess you just got murdered.
Went to play Monopoly and now I'm dead.
You win some, you lose some. Although when you play Monopoly, everybody loses.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that is
it's
true.
funny. It's funny too because we have Monopoly. People always come in for Monopoly, and then I'm always like, well. Do you want something fancy Monopoly, with birds and Hello Kitty on it, or do you just want Monopoly? And they're like, just Monopoly. I'm like, go to Target. Target Like, I got funny because for me to buy a normal copy of Monopoly, it costs me more than Target's selling it for. But if you want something with like Dune or some weird thing, yeah, I got those all day, But
I feel like Target sells Monopoly for like $6 or something crazy
yeah,
at this point.
it costs me like 15 to buy it, to sell it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
it's like
outrageous.
mark it up to like 20. I think it's just because of the math. It's a weird thing, but they won't have like I said, Hello Kitty or Call of Cthulhu or D&D Monopoly, and I will, and
Fair.
it's a weird thing, but
I'm not a big Monopoly fan, but if there's a Call of Cthulhu Monopoly, I would totally try that just to see like how much madness you would occur just trying to get Boardwalk.
it's
Like
fun.
you hit insanity for having Park Place and Boardwalk. Everybody goes insane.
I do have a copy of it, so if you guys want to borrow it and play it one night, you can. It's
deal.
And it is pretty funny. They got like elder signs and like, rent for madness, or I think there's not even a jail. I think it's a lunatic asylum or something like that. I can't remember.
Nice.
It's very Cthulhu appropriate. So.
I think my fanciest Monopoly is Legend of Zelda.
Oh, see, that's good. You might want to. What's crazy is a lot of those are worth more money. It's because once they print them and they go out, they're done. Depends on how popular it is. So I had a friend of mine. She came running in here one day and she's like buying up all the wrestling monopolies, like the WWE. I go, what are you doing? She goes, nothing. And she buys them all and then she leaves. And then she like calls me up. She goes, these are going for $120 each on eBay. Like, you could have just told me that here. I wasn't going to upcharge you or nothing.
That's why she didn't tell you there. Because now you know. Now you know when she comes in, you'll be like, "What is that? That is $200."
Oh, I have a funny. Well, okay. Well, if you want to hear a funny story about upcharging or like actual value, like when we open like Magic, you guys play Magic, right? Or the basics?
I have in the past. Yeah.
So they have like the cards are all priced, and how you used to look in a magazine once a month to see what they were, and then the internet. So when we first opened, we had big stacks of commons, uncommons, and we were doing like a nickel or a quarter or whatever it was, a set price. And that was before we had the scanner and we could do everything real time. So there was a group of guys, like 3 or 4 guys, that would come in like after tournaments, and they would run to the pot, the boxes we have of like stuff you can go through yourself, pick out all these cards. All right, I'll take these for a nickel. And okay, and we sell them to them, and then later on you find out they're going for $10 now because they won some tournament or something dumb like that, So they would come running, and then we got the scanner, and they all lost their minds because they go, okay, these are a nickel, right? I go, nope, we're gonna scan them, and then you start scanning them, and then the real price is there, and then they lost their minds over it. But started arguing. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry.
I guess my question is, where do you buy commons in bulk? Just online?
Us,
I was wondering. Yeah,
people just people come in to trade, because like people buy packs constantly. Like you buy a couple packs a week or something like that, and then all of a sudden you got a big bulk of commons, and it takes up a lot of room in people's houses. And I don't know if you guys collect Magic or
I used to back in the day.
Yeah, it becomes a problem, right? They hit the extra cards. So people come to us and we'll just, we'll give them store credit for whatever it is. And we have another room here. It's like nothing but card singles and online sales. So, my wife runs that, Diana, and people bring in bulk, and they might bring in like 5,000 bulk cards and like maybe 4 cards that are worth money. We'll just trade them for some stuff.
It just show up in like the Trapper Keeper binders. Like I've been saving these since the 90s.
Oh, yeah. And stuff like that, or like sometimes like grandma will show up and say, oh, I was cleaning out my attic and this was my son's Magic cards. You guys just want them? In my heart, I know I shouldn't say yes because I need to say, let's see what do you got here? But
Black Lotus.
I know. I've had a
ring.
Jesus.
Come in and be like, all right, let me. We're honest. We're like, all right, what do you? Especially Pokemon lately. They're like, oh, I don't know if it's worth anything, but and I'm like,
odds are, yeah, it is.
Take a look and see what you got, because God forbid. Like sometimes I won't even deal with it. I'll tell them I can broker a deal with you or somebody I know, because I know people that want to buy these things, collectors and stuff. I go, or you gotta take this and have it sent out for
Grading and all that stuff. Yeah.
because you're talking minimum. Some are like minimum, even if it's all beat up, you're talking 1,000. If you get it in a good condition, what are you talking? $25,000 for a Charizard or something?
Yeah, send it out and get graded.
It's always some kid that comes in. I got a Charizard. Can I trade it? And he's like, yeah. And then he pulls it out of his front pocket, with no sleeve.
It's just like the youth of today, I swear.
You have to choke. You have to like choke down the vomit as he's pulling it out of his pocket. Like, I need a minute. Need a minute.
Oh well, all the other ones just got more valuable.
Yeah. So I like. So your wife does, like, if I remember correctly, because I think the day I was there, she was there as well. Like, so she handles the cards, or like the online sales and everything like that.
Yeah, if you go to our website, there's a site where it says shop, and it goes to TCG Player, and then that's all the singles we have that you can buy as singles. It's like Pokemon, Magic, Flesh and Blood, and Lorcana, and all the other, anything popular. And then she sells those online or singles, so you can order you can order off the site, and then she either ships it to you or you can do an in-store pickup. But it got so out of control that it's a lot. There's a lot. We just got a machine from Canada that sorts cards, like a card reading machine. You just dump them in, it shoots them out.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You have to run that through like a computer program to like.
Oh yeah, it's their. They have a whole setup where it's we lease it. Actually, it's called TCG machines. You lease it, and then for the lease price you get the machine, which is about as big as it needs a whole desk to sit on, and then they keep their software up to date. So any new cards that come in or whatever, they add them in there, and so you just dump them in like a big bin, looks like a machine gun bin of all these cards, like a couple thousand at a time, and you just drop it in there and you just turn it on and you let it run, and it'll sort it for you anyway. Rares, uncommons, alphabetical sets. It's pretty good.
That's amazing.
That is so cool.
I need one of these at my house.
Dude, like,
for
you
anything.
totally could use one. You could just like troll Amazon and buy the white boxes, the card collector boxes, and just run it through that sucker.
Oh, well, it's funny because people are like, oh, I'll just trade it in, and then we used to do it by hand. We'd pay like some high school kids or something to dig through it, and some of those cards, like sometimes you got so many collections that you forget about it. You're like, oh, these are just commons, uncommons. You throw them on a shelf and they pile up, and then with the machine, man, you could sort. Card values go up and down. So like something that was worth 12 cents a year ago or 3 years ago is now worth $8. You just have to filter it out. It's crazy, but
it's wild.
Yeah, it's a fact that they have a whole industry for that. I'm paying some guy in Canada every month for a machine.
Is that the bulk of your business? Would you say is Magic the Gathering cards, or like similar trading cards, are the heavy lifters? I've always wanted to ask a game store owner if that's that, because I've suspected.
Magic is a lot, like when we first opened and we were small, it was a lifesaver sometimes. Now, like role-playing games are really taking off. GW's chase, catching up with them. Games will set up anything with them related. Board games, it's pretty. But yeah, Magic does a lot of heavy lifting. Magic is the fast turnaround for, because it's easy to buy a couple packs. You come in, you stop in, grab a couple packs, and move on. I kind of make fun. I don't know if I'm talking too much. Let me know, guys. But I kind of make.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're fine.
We talk way too much normally, so go.
I was actually gonna say, if you're talking, we don't have to be talking, which is how I prefer it.
It's funny with owning a game. At the game store, it's like you kind of have to diversify your portfolio. Because Magic is great, but like Magic players, like I said previously, you have to separate them from the rest because they think that no matter what, that should be the only game. And everybody's game is their game, and that's the only game you should sell. Like Magic's like, why do you sell anything else? You just sell Magic. Well, I don't wanna, and then, because like you could have a bad Magic day, and you're like, man, we didn't make any Magic sales. But the Games Workshop guys show up and they buy, all their stuff today, and then you have that. Or board gamers are funny because like we have games nights where you can play, GW games, you play Magic games, you play your Lorcana, Flesh and Blood, whatever it might be. and D&D and Vampire and all this other stuff. So they come in and they purchase and stuff. But board gamers are the funny ones because you don't see them, and you have a group like most like you guys. They have like 5 to 6 guys play board games. They'll come in, walk around, look at a game, and then buy a game. And board games can be anywhere from like $60 to $200. They'll come in, they'll buy a game, and then you won't see them for 3 months because they're playing the heck out of it. And then they come back. Well, then you got to build a community of those guys, like those groups. You have to have 10, 20, 30 groups of those guys. So they're always coming in. But yeah, Magic does a lot of heavy lifting, but it's also like sometimes they'll come out with, it's also like a big part of the, my stress as far as, making.
Yeah, no, that totally I used to play when I was younger, and that's why I don't play anymore. It's just the stress of it. I totally get that.
They will knock you down with for a while they were putting out a lot of sets. Like you couldn't even get the new set out, and then all of a sudden, bam, you were into a new set. They're always advertising the next set, and you're like, come on, can I at least sell this old set I have?
And they're always changing the format and like what's legal if you want to play standard. And I'm like, well, if I want to play 40K, I want to build an army, I might have to buy new books, but that army is always legal, usually. Yeah. And you're out like $600-700 maybe if you got a big one.
Mm-hmm.
But Magic, oh man, you play that for 5 years. Holy crow, man, you could really spend.
Yeah, and it's because it's always good. Like we do Commander here. Like I kind of
That's the really best way to play. That's the best way to play. Yeah, it is.
It's very social. People sit and they sit all day, and it's good for us because if they're here all day, they're just shopping all day, picking at it here and there, buying whatever, and it helps us. But it's fun, and guys have a lot of fun. But like standard, we don't do anything uber competitive here. Like
right.
Games are competitive, but I don't like that's no fun. Like standard to come in, and it's like whoever spent the most money and who's got the best set of cards.
Yeah, that's a large reason why I stopped playing is because I would play standard, and that is absolutely true.
And you can always tell the guys that are standard guys because they'll come in all ready to go, and it's like, well, we don't really do standard. Why not? Oh, hey, whoa, settle down.
Like your attitude. That's why, actually.
Yeah.
But and I'm not ragging on. Look, I'm a little bit, but I'm not ragging on standard.
No, it deserves it. Absolutely deserves it.
I'll rag on it all day.
I'll rag on them.
But it's like that's the ones that break everybody is standard. Like Commander, everybody just plays and has fun, and you have some complaints. Like some Commander decks, you'll have guys back there with some crazy Commander decks, but standard is always like uber competitive, and it drives the prices up and down, and it's so unstable.
Do you feel like your business is more like word of mouth than it is in like an advertising?
At first it was, but now we do a lot of internet, like online advertising. And we do a lot of like the podcast helps. We're starting to. We used to when we first opened. I attended a lot of conventions just to get the name out there, and then as I got more busy, I kind of weaned away from it. But we're reaching out. We got groups of people. Like we build communities, and these communities kind of reaching out on their own to get out. Like even talking to you guys, that's a different branching out. But yes, and to be honest with you, advertising is I don't know where like. I was thinking about taking out a billboard, but then I'm like, well, how many people is that really going to reach? Like I'm saying, or, like even an ad or I don't know, like I'm not, believe you, I don't know anything about business. I'm just kind of floundering through this. I barely have a high school diploma and I'm like, whatever, but the internet, the online advertising and just going out and meeting people. And then just, the YouTube is pretty much one big ad the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's like I said, it's weird. So, you guys ever been to Milwaukee?
No,
I have not. No.
I have not. No.
They used to have Gen Con in Milwaukee, and there was this place called it was this bar, and you couldn't find the sign for it outside. Oh, it's called the Spy Bar. And if you go to the bar, you couldn't find it, and there was just a door, like it looks like an old factory door, and it said like international shipping space or whatever, but all the letters that were different color were the Spy Bar. So if you looked at just the different colored letters on the door, it said the Spy Bar.
I love that very much.
Yeah, and then when you walk in, it's like a lobby. It's like a lobby where like you see like a girl just sitting at a desk, and she goes, "Oh, what are you here for?" And you're like, "Oh, the Spy Bar." And they're like, okay, well, you got to prove that you're spies, and you got to do like, like one time they had us put ears on our head like rabbit ears and do a little hop dance around the. I'm like, all right, and she goes, okay, you pass, and she pushed a button, and the wall slid away like a door bookcase, and you walk down a little hallway, and the next thing you know, you were in a bar. But all over the bar were the TVs of the cameras of the front lobby. So everybody in the bar just saw you. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of a cool idea, but it was real popular and everybody knew it. And it was like, okay. And there wasn't like signs out or anything. And then all the bartenders were, I'm going to mess up this word, magicians. Yeah, magicians. So like when you go to the bar, they're like, they would do like I had this bartender. He's like, all right, like card tricks. Okay, which card is on the top? If hey, I picked this card here, I put it on the top. Is that card still on the top? I'll bet you a drink. I'm like, yeah, it's still on the top. You didn't move. I lost, so now I got a drink. So they're all like, it is a funny place. So anyway, that's kind of where I got the idea. Like, hey, this should be like the speakeasy of game stores. Like, come on down, see what's going on.
Gotcha.
Have a little fun, but like, plus, financially, this is much better pricing than say a storefront next to BW3s where you're going to pay just to be on the level. I mean, maybe one day I'll become a big boy and branch.
Well, you're making it work for you though. Like, it's not an ideal storefront, but you got your angle that that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So are you a big player of tabletop games, or is there anything particular? You mentioned D&D. The way you talk about it, it sounds like you've maybe played at some point, or maybe you've just like kind of learned for the craft. But
I've played all of these. This is what it was a hobby for me at first.
I got you.
I played since I was young. That dumb picture of me holding that Monster Manual, the Stranger Kid. I was the original Stranger Kid. My picture on here is me holding a Monster Manual. I was like 10 or something. And
playing back when second edition was a thing. Like, I remember those days a long time ago.
And yeah, and it's like,
yeah,
I've always just played it, so it's just I had a hobby, and then one day I liked selling things. I like selling the classics. I don't know. I just got into like selling the games, the old games and card games, and I'm like, let me see what I can do with this, and just had fun at it. So something to do on the side.
Awesome. Do you still try to like jump into games now, like that are going on in the store every once in a while? Do you like, like, hey guys, hang in?
That's the other problem is like, running it. And my new game is the game store game. It's like Game of Thrones around here in Cleveland for game stores. Cause it's like, you're always competing with somebody else. And like, you ever go to a store and you have a grumpy game store owner and that's like the joke. And I'm like, oh, I know why. Cause like I have a buffer. So like my grandson, Mike, he manages. So he's mostly up front. We have a couple girls that work up there and my wife can be up there. And they keep me from the front. Like at minimum, I'm not allowed to be up front too much because I'm all crazy. I can see where like grumpy games, because I'll be in the back and I'll be doing bills. Like, all right, I got to make rent. I got to pay this invoice. I got to make payroll. And I'm all, like crazy about it. And then the customer walks in and it's some guy or girl or whatever. And they're like, oh, do I have to pay tax on this? So then you immediately like, are you serious?
You don't know how this works? Have you never bought anything before?
Or they want to argue about, well, I can make this on a 3D printer and go home and make, that's where you become grumpy, because here you are trying to, make sure you're paying, you're getting rent and paying the bills and making everybody happy. And, some person will come in and complain about something dumb and then you'll lose your mind, so. That's why it's good to have a buffer,
I work retail. I completely understand that bullshit. So,
but
it just broke on me. I don't know what I did wrong. Well, you used it as a pry bar instead of a screwdriver.
These cards aren't printed center. Well, okay. That's how they came.
I apologize. I'll reach out to Wizards of the Coast right now and strongly worded letter.
Yeah, they'll help me out immensely. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not, if you have a bad product from Wizards, you have to ship it yourself. Like sometimes people buy something and the cards are actually like damaged or misprinted inside. If you reach out to them, they take care of you. But it's like we don't do that. That's not something we do. Obviously, But in fact, most companies you have to reach them direct. I think GW is the only one that you could come here with product problems, but then GW takes care of us. As much as everybody likes to rag on GW, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like everything's getting more expensive in gaming because it's getting more popular. So that's just the way that it's gonna go. And GW, like, as far as like the model quality goes, like I don't really play the tabletop too much, but I do like the paint, and so like their model quality is like top notch. And I'm like, you can complain, but I still buy their stuff because
Yeah.
it's the best. Yeah,
Oh, definitely. Like that's my big thing is like we have probably just as many painters as we do hobbyists or like players and painters,
Yeah.
and like we might have more painters. So like me, I paint more than I play. You
yeah,
know,
same
a
here.
lot of them, yeah, a lot of them. That's what they want, and it's good products. The paint's good, the products are good, the miniatures are great. They're always like, "Well, I can get this at I bet you can," or I can print this at home. Like, yeah, they
Hey,
can't.
man, you could, but it's not quite the same. They just aren't like
No.
they just have the best quality that I've ever seen out of any miniature company that I've like I haven't painted like some D&D miniature minis and stuff like Nolzur's line of stuff. It's not even close. Like the quality is off the charts compared to that.
Yeah, yeah, that GW and you're right. Those are
Yeah.
like what's funny is because like if I can go off again, it's like GWs they're made for their miniatures and their paint, their backstory is great and everything, and that's what they do. They're good at it. Like D&D, the miniatures for D&D are just something that people throw on the board most of the time. You're not looking for the high quality, and like with
that's true. Yeah.
with the WizKids line, their quality is it's fine for a couple bucks, but their prices started getting a little out of control, and their quality wasn't going up. So
it used to not be too bad, but yeah, they're definitely not worth anywhere near the money that you pay for from Games Workshop. That's for certain.
And I finally I'm moving over to Reaper Miniatures out of Texas because they've been around forever, and they're funny because you can buy each different miniature in whatever quality you want. You want the cheap one for $3, then here's the cheap miniature. You want the same miniature in high quality, it's $8. And
Yeah,
I kind
that's
of like
cool.
that. But if you're going to paint miniatures, it would be that. But yeah, like role players and stuff, they just want to slap some paint on it, and they don't care. They just want the miniatures. So like even the paint's different for like. I suggest when people like, I'm going to paint my Ranger because I need it for Friday. Oh, then you want the cheap paint, sir. So
yeah.
I see that you're just going to slap it on there and call it a day.
Point them at the army painter, let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
spray it or dip it. Just dip it in the bottle, sir. It'll
The old dip. Yep.
Like it's an Easter egg. Just layer by a little bit at a time. Just put some tape around it. I do think that GW. Yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, like you guys are saying, like the miniature quality is amazing, and even like it's taken every fiber of my being not to buy the Emperor's Children like line, like the noise.
They're one of the cooler models for that faction for sure.
I mean, Jesus, those things. I just saw like the pictures for them. It's like, holy crap, this looks awesome. And even the new Space Wolves that are coming out, it's like, oh man, the detail on these things are top notch.
Oh yeah, that's probably my after role playing Games Workshop products like are the my thing. I wish I had time to play more. I'm eventually I will, but just the quality of it is worth it. I mean, it's an investment, but they've even changed the rules, and they have so many different games where you can invest like say $50 to $60 in a box of miniatures, and maybe get one of their starter paint sets for another 40, 50, and then you can paint them up and play the game. There's the different versions. Kill Team only takes one. Blood Bowl's another game you can play that doesn't take itself seriously, and it's small. Even all the fantasy versions, they have small skirmish style games at first, and then once you're hooked, and then you're not out that much. Say you spend $80 and you're not out that much. You're like, it's not really for me. You wasted $80. What's that? A dinner now or a couple of drinks somewhere?
Food run,
pretty much. Yep.
And then, but if you're into it, there's your start. $40 here, $50 there. And then once you build it, you're done. There's guys that don't ever buy new armies, and they'll get their armies, and their miniatures are always good. It's not like if they made the miniature at one time, you can use it in the game.
Yep. Everything's legal.
So find the most pure miniature you can find.
It's also our podcast motto.
Everything's legal.
Everything's Is there a game that's coming out that you feel like more people don't like like maybe I need to reword this question a little bit. Like, I never heard of Blood Bowl until like I started like coming into your store and saw like stuff that you guys had for it, and even like on your Discord, people talking about it.
Mhm.
I mean, it looks like fantasy football with goblins and like
Oh.
space marines and stuff. And it looks so cool. Like, is there a game in your opinion that like should get more credit than it does, or should get more recognition than it does?
There's a lot of them, to be honest. Like, in my opinion, like especially like a lot of role playing games, I think should get more. Like D&D takes over everything. Like D&D is like,
Right.
yeah, and it's like that's what everybody's entry point is. But there's a lot of games that are, in my opinion, depending on what you want. If you want more detail, and like there's other games that can give you more detail. If you want a faster play where it's mostly like just talking, or there, it's just a ton of games that go nuts for it. And it's hard to say. Like, I know there's a new game coming out. It's gotten a lot of steam. It's called Shadow Dark role playing game, and I'm trying to get that in the store. But that's kind of like the new old D&D. I guess it reminds people of the old D&D or the way it was, and I guess that's getting. I think that should get some credit. As far as GW products, honestly, Kill Team, I think should get credit, because it's fast and easy to get into. You only need one unit, and you can play within a couple hours. And
Yeah, I think that's where it's at for 40K especially. Just Kill Team is like the best bang for your buck. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then you can try out different armies easier. Like it's one box. Like, let me try these Space Marines. Let me try these Eldar. And let me try these Drukhari or Dark Elves or whatever they call them now. Pretty sure it's Drukhari. I'm going to get yelled at by my rep.
Don't send on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was going to say, very, very flattering that you think they would listen to the show.
They don't know. They're always listening.
All 15 of our listeners.
Yeah, like in my earlier 20s, I had a friend that used to own a game shop, and we would go to Gen Con every year and try and find that new upcoming game to play, and spent hundreds of dollars on the one game just that year just to play it.
Yeah, there's a lot, and I'm like years ago when it was harder to actually get stuff in print. You had to actually be decent. Now you can just. That's the other problem, is like Kickstarter, and you can self print or small press print, and it could just be crap. And that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, is weeding through games, or whatever. Hey, this is a hot new game, and you actually look at it, you're like, it doesn't seem that good.
So how do you? Is there like you just like go by your gut, or is there like a way that you can kind of tell?
It's just research, and sometimes just research, and like see who's working on it, what company made it. There's a whole bunch of background to it. It's like anything, like buying anything, and if it's a company you never heard of, or like sometimes they just try to force it down your throat, and it's like those are the ones that really I don't like. Like, oh, this is gonna be the new thing. You got to buy 8 cases. I don't think I do. But then I have more respect for guys. I've had guys stop in the store with their product. Hey, I made this. This is my printing. I made these products here. I want to sit down and play a game with you. And okay, I'll buy a couple of. I'll buy some books from you. I'll buy some games from you. Because you took the time and the effort, and I played the game, and I like it. So it's
nice.
But like, even looking online, it's you got to stay with the classics and see what's going on. Role playing's a little easier because you could buy a couple of books of role playing and not break the bank. But card games, it's like they're coming out with League of Legends, a card game.
I mean, they're getting into everything. Jeez.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're like, how many cases you want? None. It's like,
you don't need more toxicity around here.
Magic. Yeah, the Magic players are going to play Magic. They're going to stick to that for sure. Like,
and then there's just Magic players play Magic. Lorcana plays. There's a lot of crossover from different games. Like a lot of Flesh and like Magic players, when they get tired of Magic, they move over to Flesh and Blood. So you got a big group of them, and then Pokemon players. We don't have a lot of. It's more collectors. We have some players coming up now, but mostly our store. It's in the basement, so it's like we really don't have kids here. We're not a big fan of like 10-year-old kids running around. It's mostly adults. So mostly adults get here and they collect or trade, and then they don't really play. But they'll also play like different games, like you venture into. There's a lot of other anime style games that they come and they go, and people just collect it or they play it here and there, and then if you want to go down the Yu-Gi-Oh hole, we'll go down the Yu-Gi-Oh hole. But
Yeah, that's like yeah, I'm not meaning to talk shit. Obviously, you love what you love, but like that is a whole other Megillah in my experience too.
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm not gonna look. All I'm saying is that if I'm going into a place and I know a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament is going on in there, I am putting some vapor rub on my mustache before I go in there. That's all I'm saying. It's a reputation.
We got into a fight or a little battle with the Yu-Gi-Oh community around here, and it was pretty funny. If you want to hear a terrible Yu-Gi-Oh story,
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
all right.
Please.
So I'll go way back. All right. If I talk too much, you guys tell me to shut up, okay?
No, you're good, man.
Get going.
Like you said, we do all talking normally, so it's a reprieve.
Yeah.
So we'll go way back, like years ago in Cleveland. My buddy and I opened a little game store. It's called Goblin Trading Company. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but
I think I have a buddy. Did you guys have a branch, or you had a branch in like around Ironton, like around? Because I have a buddy that
no, this was
been to. Maybe it's just similar. He's been to a Goblin Trader in like the past like 5 years in the Ironton area.
This is 20 years ago.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So we opened it because we were just looking for a place to play, and we didn't want to play full price for games. And it was next to a bar, like a corner bar, and then we rented it from the storefront from the bar owner. And he owned the whole building. And so back then all of our decisions were made drunk, drinking out of the glass bowl beer. And so Yu-Gi-Oh started up. It just showed up then. So we're like, okay, we'll play Yu-Gi-Oh, and we'll get into this card game. And it was super popular with kids. And we're, and at the time we were in Cleveland, like kind of in the middle of Cleveland, near West Side.
Yeah.
So you had all these kids, and they were out of control. And with the Yu-Gi-Oh and the trading and the yelling and the screaming, and I'm like, man, this is a crazy community. But then the adults showed up, the Yu-Gi-Oh adults, and they were like worse. And like, what is going on? Yeah. And they had we used to have trading day, like Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever it was. And all these kids would show up with their cards, and we'd have a bell, and he'd ring it, and he goes, all right, we're going to trade. And he just started trading and getting nickels and coins, and they would buy and sell. And, after an hour, he'd ring the bell, trading's over. And then they'd go, it's like little Yu-Gi-Oh riots. So anyway, I had such a bad experience with Yu-Gi-Oh then that when we opened the store, we carried everything. I said, listen, I really don't want to carry Yu-Gi-Oh. And they're like, yeah, we should. I goes, let me tell you about the Yu-Gi-Oh, the Tokyo Dome riots or whatever it was, right? So, and then they said, oh, I don't think we want to do that. So all these other stores, like newer stores, would open, and I don't mind talking to other store owners. I don't care if you're looking to start a store. I'm cool with it. And I would say, hey, they're like, oh, we're gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like, well, just be careful with Yu-Gi-Oh. Just be leery of them. And they would listen, and then they get these huge Yu-Gi-Oh communities, and they would get out of control. And then there was like 3 or 4 stores around here that closed all at once, but they were all Yu-Gi-Oh stores. So then we had a lot of what I call the Yu-Gi-Oh refugees. They would wander in, look around, and you could tell they were Yu-Gi-Oh kids. And we didn't carry Yu-Gi-Oh. And so my wife was talking to somebody, like a normal Yu-Gi-Oh player, like people, they're still normal Yu-Gi-Oh players,
Yeah.
And she made a deal. She goes, yeah, you can play up here. We'll get some product. So I'm like, okay, well, you just got to be careful with them. And we had the first or second time they all came here, and there was like a bunch of them, but they were all in the back. And if you haven't been to my store, it's like the 2 play areas are at either end of the retail spot. Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh came in, and I was working, and they immediately started with the vulgarities, just screaming at the top of their lungs about what they're going to do to each other's mothers. And I was like, well, and I had to go back there. I said, hey guys, you can't do that. You're allowed to play here. You're allowed to be here, but you can't do that, or else you got to leave. And that started a war with the Yu-Gi-Oh community, because there's like one, angry person that leads them all. And they started ragging us online, but never directly. So, everybody would tell me. I said, okay. So we started making shorts, kind of poking fun at the Yu-Gi-Oh, because they're like, do you know what they charge for boxes? Retail. Oh, I'm sorry. That's you use a coupon or whatever. And so like we became like I guess our nickname was, oh, they're the 106 a box place. They're like, well, what's 106? I'm like, retail. It's retail but for a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're mad. I go, I don't even give them a coupon if they ask nicely, but it's like, but it was an ongoing thing. But it was pretty funny because then you have like normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And not be involved. Well, they'll come here. They're like, all right, I'm going to come here. Just don't tell them I was here buying product, because they don't want to get kicked out of the other community. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh's a funny little monster, but they keep printing, they keep making. So I don't know. I think it's the 1 kill turn, because you could win, if I remember right, you could win on your first turn before you even do anything.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Having dabbled in it when I was a kid, I'm sure the rules are crazy now, but I had a buddy who was like, "Oh, get the app, play online with me," and I did that, and I was like, "This game is like impossible to learn. I don't know what the hell is going on." Like, and it is. There's a lot of like what I call bullshit cards, where it's just like some nonsense, crazy, super powerful thing that can just like wipe you off in like a turn or two, like that. Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah, out of left field.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then there's the we'll call it the hygiene issue. Sometimes comes into play with all gamers.
No.
I know it's possible, but
Look, we've all been stinky. It's all right.
Yeah. Listen, we all have bad days, right?
Yeah.
And we understand. If your buddy, like your
more
buddy,
than others.
yeah, your buddy's like, oh, buddy, hey, guy, you stink. Oh, sorry, I'll go take care of that. But sometimes they just don't know, and it's funny because we have to have a whole protocol for like, well, did they know they stink, or are they just being rude? It's like
Sign on the door. Do you smell? Smell check.
Little pit
Just
sniff,
do one of
pit
these.
sniff at the door.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a little bit stiff.
we were at, I think it was Gen Con one year, or Origins. Some guy was walking around. It's the funniest thing I saw. He was handing out free games. He goes, hey, you want a game? It's the hygiene game. I go, hygiene game? And it was like a little bag with a little bar of soap, deodorant, and toothpaste in it. You go, what you do is you go to your hotel room or wherever you're staying, and you take this item out, and for 10 points, you get to scrub your armpits or something. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Speaking of like gaming conventions and stuff, do you find yourself going to like a certain one more and more than others, or do you just go to have fun, or do you not go at all anymore?
I go. I like to, like, we're gonna go to Origins this year. I'm uppity in my old age, so it's like I have to have the hotel like right next to it. I'm not taking a carpool or jamming in like 18 people in the hotel room anymore. So yeah, I like Gen Con. I enjoy. It's far enough away. There's a lot going on. You can see all the new games and everything. Origins and Gen Con I like. I like to hit up small ones just to see what's going on, or just hang out. See what the community's doing.
And where's Origins at?
Columbus,
Okay.
Ohio. So
Oh, that shithole of a town.
For reference, Rich is based out of Detroit, so there's that whole Michigan
Detroit.
State,
yeah.
Ohio State.
The wonderful city of Detroit. I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to wear a bulletproof vest when you go out. It's okay.
You're
Builds character.
I know.
Bill's cat.
Apparently now
you got
Apparently now you got to wear a stab-proof vest, because I guess someone just got stabbed down here recently, and he didn't know he got stabbed until he felt the pain in the side when he was not drunk when he got home.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
You win some, you lose some.
How do you not know you didn't get stabbed? That's my thing.
Adrenaline. That's the only thing I can think of. You've been drinking all night, or it's pure adrenaline.
It's got a very sharp knife. It might not hurt as bad as you think initially.
It's very clear that none of you guys have ever been stabbed.
He said he thought he broke his rib.
He broke a rib?
That's what he thought he did.
I feel like if you break a rib, that feels completely different, but I don't know. I've never been stabbed. So.
I don't know. I've never broken a rib or been stabbed, so it could be the same.
I've done both. They're very different.
I'll tell you, the ribs are bad. I've had the rib issue, so
I bruised a rib and I felt like I was gonna die. So
yeah,
I can imagine breaking one.
Honestly, the bruising is worse.
Oh, good to know.
The only issue I've ever had with ribs is not enough napkins.
They didn't give you the little moist towel pack.
Get the moist towelette. I got it on my glasses. I was very upset.
That does absolutely nothing for you.
Sticky fingers and everything. It must have been a terrible night for you.
I survived.
I'm glad you did. You've made it this far.
Had to go to the ER and be like, "Do you guys have moist towelettes?"
Actually, yeah, we have a lot of them. They're called
I
alcohol
know.
wipes. They're called alcohol wipes. We've got a lot. We'll never run out.
Challenge accepted.
A towel and a saline bottle, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Looking at the Shadow Dark RPG, this is simplified tabletop. Jeez,
Yeah,
they
it's
made it
pretty
so
good.
simple.
Yeah, I just contacted that company. I'm hoping to get it direct, get some in my shop.
I mean, you only need one book, and you can campaign and
Oh hell!
play it.
One book?
One
As
book,
far as
yeah,
I can
one
tell.
book. I about had a seizure hearing that.
Oh, right now I'm putting probably spent
I
a
think
small
book.
fortune on D&D books in the past year.
Oh,
Is it called Shadow Dark RPG?
yeah, it's Shadow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I put a link in the chat. I don't know if that is it or not.
I mean,
John,
that's a
I'm
sweet
glad that
looking
you're
book.
addicted to buying books because if you didn't do that, then I would have to spend money on them.
Oh, dude, I have like every time I'm like, oh, what subclass? Why am I not seeing this subclass in here? Or like, so this actually happened like last week or 2 weeks ago. Whenever I decided to play whatever class I'm playing in the next campaign for Triple D.
Yeah,
the
Drake Warden.
Yeah, Greg was like, oh, like, yeah, what, like, oh, you could try a Drake board. And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't have that in the list. Like, what book is it in? Oh, it's in Treasury of Dragons. Oh, $30. Oh, there we go. You're
Yeah, I
welcome.
noticed that got added to. I was like, oh, I have
Yeah.
Treasury of Dragons
Yeah.
now. And I've got
Yeah,
that shared.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Wizards of the Coast or whoever it is, whoever I'm paying all this fucking money to.
It's Wizards at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wizards.
You stupid dicks taking all my money.
It's terrible though, because like even
It is terrible.
even my character Bill, like for our last campaign, like we leveled up to 12 and I was like, oh, I know, I'll do like, I think it was something dumb. It wasn't invisibility. It was something else. And I was just trying to play around with the character. I was like, I don't understand. Like it should be here. It says it's in this book. And then I realized no, because they updated shit. So now it's this spell's in a different book and I don't have it downloaded. So what do I have to do? I mean, luckily John bought all the books and he shared it with all of us, but like,
You're welcome,
it's
you
like,
ungrateful pricks.
I love you.
I didn't say I was ungrateful.
I know, I'm just being a smartass. Can't help it.
Don't
But
put
like,
me in a box.
it's insane. Like you like, okay, I just want honestly, I forget what it was, but it was something like really dumb. Like, you could flicker lights or something. I forget what. Oh no, it was like a cantrip where you can either play with fire, wind, earth, or water, and like manipulate it a little bit. And it was supposed to get rid of. I forget what the original spell was called in like the monster manual or whatever. But it was like in a one-off.
Sounds kind of like prestidigitation.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what it's replacing.
And it was in a one-off book that like was like the bottom of the list. I can't even tell you. Like it was like I think the book was like
That's how they get
outlaw.
you.
It's like an outlaw story. Like we're never gonna play this. Like why do I need this one book for this one spell that I'm never
John
gonna?
does own some pretty cool modules. Like I prefer to write my own stuff, but like he's got like Tomb of Annihilation and a few others that are pretty neat. So
Yeah, I'll take our money.
I basically like anything that I thought was cool. I was like, oh, this is $10. Yeah, that's mine. This is $20. Yeah, fine. $30.
We'll go to McDonald's today.
It's basically like how the price was how long I spent thinking about it. So like I still bought them all, but like $10, I was like, oh yeah, fine. That's $10. That was fine. I won't go to Dunkin' Donuts on the way to work.
Carlos, if you have anything cool you want to sell, John's your guy.
Oh yeah,
He's very influenceable.
I am the fucking worst, dude. I am the hard fucking worst. I can be sold on anything very easily. Dude, I've literally been scrolling through your store the whole time we've been talking. So
wrap it all up there. The check out there's a game that role playing game that I like. The background is called Lamentations of the Flame Princess. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
I have not.
No, but tell me more.
I'm about to.
It's a quick it's like an easy play of old school rules and easy character creation because mostly they're probably going to die. imagine you take D&D, you slap a little Cthulhu in there, and then you put a lot of and then like the I want to say it's the 1600s it's set in, like witch hunters and all that good stuff. But
Oh, that's cool.
It's all very adult related and very very adult.
So I'm on their website right now, and I'm like just scrolling down like the regular like announcements here, and it says the new releases are Disastrum, Don't Fuck the Priest, Heart of the Saint, and Lair of the Brain Eaters. I'm like, these people are my people.
Yeah, he is warped, and he's a good writer, and he'll go on rants, and he's out of I want to say Denmark. Wait, nope. Denmark, Sweden, somewhere. I don't know. Whenever I order his books, I have to get them shipped from overseas. So I just
think that might be the same game that a friend of ours, that's Bird, was recommending a game that was out of Sweden that was kind of like dark. And what'd you say it was called again?
Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
Maybe I'll have to double check. I can't remember what it was that he was talking about, but it sounds similar for sure.
Oh, it's super dark, and it's very there's a whole adventure. I did a review on a whole adventure that it's nothing but incest. Is that and it's all problem related to, like, obviously there's a problem with that, but it's like you have to
was it Curse of the Daughter Brides?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through the website right now.
I mean, if you give a naked chick on a book cover, why not, right?
Yeah, right. He's pretty fun. Obviously, he wasn't approved of by some of the mainstream, but he got a lot of heat from them. But he
who cares about the mainstream?
I know, he took it on the chin. But yeah, that's a fun, like anything like that. There's all that good stuff, and it's just something, like super. If you're going to play a horror game, you might as well play a horror game. Like, have you guys ever played Call of Cthulhu or anything like that? Or
yeah, I enjoy those for sure.
Horror should be horror. It shouldn't be like the fun horror. It's
supposed to be scary.
Yeah, or like dilemmas or problem solving. That which of the lesser two evils do I pick? Do
you have a game that like you have like a love-hate relationship with? Like, for me, an example, the game that I'm thinking of when I describe that's got to be Vampire, because like I hate the politicking. I hate some of the, I don't know, like the I don't know how to describe it. Some of the clans are just like ugh, but the lore is really cool. There's some really cool background story, and the powers are cool. So I'm like, oh, I really like this world. The World of Darkness is really awesome, but like playing as a vampire, unless it's like Gangrel or maybe like one or two other clans, I'm like, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, yes. It's funny. We have a huge vampire community here too. We actually have a website called clevelandbynight.com. If you go,
gotcha.
Yeah, if you go there, you'll see we actually have like there's a lot, like it took off. So we that's also part of us at Cleveland by Night.
I actually missed the vampire card game. I have a ton of that.
I have that too somewhere. Tier 2.
I was the asshole though. I would run the I can't remember the clan, but I would always vote for everything and no one could do anything about it.
Yeah.
Sounds like Ventru.
Yeah.
That's it. Adventure. I would pull out the deck and like, God damn it. I'd be the focus they would focus me at the beginning the entire time. And if I could survive the wave, and the board was mine.
Did you play a lot of blue when you played Magic?
No, I played a lot of red.
Oh, okay. Well, they kind of go together.
I played a lot of goblins.
I can
I mean, if you're playing 1v1s, that's the way to go. It's red, usually.
No, I hated blue. I always tried to make decks to go against blue.
I would say love-hate relationship right now is probably Dungeons and Dragons, because
I gotcha.
I don't agree with a lot of things they're doing now, but I really enjoyed. I've played it my whole life, and
right.
I
get that.
Can't leave it, but at the same time, I'm like, ugh, let me just weather this storm, because D&D's gone up and down like 4 or 5 times already. It'll get popular because people love it.
Yeah.
Somebody will grab it and buy it and try to squeeze the life out of it, and it'll come crap and it'll drop, and then they'll sell it to somebody who loves it again, and they'll build it back up. So I think we're at the stage of the fall. So
I know I started playing in 2nd edition, but I really like kind of like spread my wings in 3.5 like a long time ago. So I'm used to like, the rules from like Pathfinder and 1st and 2nd edition Pathfinder, I'm like, oh yeah, I know this. Like this is what I grew up with. So I haven't like learned. Like I have mixed feelings about 5th edition in 2024 because I'm like, there's some of this that is good. I feel like making it easier or simpler or more intuitive for people to pick up and kind of like setting limits, but also like running a game. One thing that drives me crazy is like you just have to like challenge rating is pointless. You just have to figure out, is this going to kill my party? Like, so I'm doing math, like figuring out percentages and average damage per round. Like, how likely is this thing to kill everybody? Because challenge rating is so pointless.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody hits everybody in high level combat anymore. Like everybody just hits everyone. So it's like, oh, what am I going to do?
Yeah, it got too super powered in my opinion because the old days you used to roll the dice and whatever you got. You might have a rare guy with a high stat or somebody might have one stat, but it was playable. Like, oh, I got a 17 in strength, but I got this 4 in intelligence or constitution.
What about Rodimus? What 4 in intelligence? What?
Absolutely, buddy.
And it was more fun because it was more storytelling. But the way it is now, everybody's like, right out the gate, superhuman.
You do get more power gaming groups. I've noticed that too, where people just want to play for or like you get things like Adventure League that's designed to be like quick, and that kind of takes away from some of the magic of it. I never was a fan of that, but I mean, like it's up to people to decide how they want to play, I guess. But I feel you.
They branch. They Adventure League's good. We do like 2 days a week here, and
yeah,
it gets new players in, and to them it's and then you kind of go whatever way you want to go.
It's got its strengths. Yeah, I gotcha.
The other thing you can try is like Dungeon Crawl Classics. Have you guys tried any of that? You literally start out with 6 0-level characters. So each player, like if you have a group of 5 players or 4 players and you have like 24 guys, they're 0 level, and you're like, oh no, whatever the first adventure might be, like, oh no, the goblins are coming, and you have these 24 guys go against these like 1 or 2 goblins, and obviously they're going to get slaughtered because they're 0 level. And whatever guy's left, that's your player character, like the guy who survived the meat grinder, and that's pretty much Dungeon Crawl Classic.
That's pretty cool.
We could totally make a game out of that.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I thought about doing like character origins like that someday, like just having like everybody starts off as like peasants, and then they face some like adversity, and however they kind of find a way to triumph over that, like that kind of ends up being their class. Like, if they track an enemy and they use a bow, hey, a ranger, or if they pray for help, cleric. Just like loosely, kind of let them choose class through action instead of just like picking.
Yeah, that's
something different.
Kind of what they do. It's kind of what like a lot of old stuff does. Just
that's pretty cool.
Hope for the best, and they have background. What I do miss is they have like background books. I have like these old background books where when you roll up a character, you just go through this whole like their whole life story from their birth to their where they're at now, and it would give you a lot of extras and backgrounds, and you could even change your character. Like if you come in wanting to play a fighter and then you do this background, hey, I'm going to end up being a wizard, so I miss that. I don't know, they do something with that in the new, but even that you could pick and choose, so you can power game it, which is not a big fan of the power game.
I gotcha.
Do you feel like it's, I mean, I know you're saying you have like a love-hate with D&D. Do you feel like the people that come into your store now for D&D do you find a lot of people come in with like certain expectations because of shows like Critical Role and like these very popular D&D shows? Like they have like an idea in their head of like what this game should be to them, and they're looking for like a group, and they end up just throwing a fit because it's not that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to explain to people where they got it from. Like, why do you want to play D&D? Oh, my uncle did, or my dad did, or okay, you probably are right then. But when they come in solely based on, I saw it on Critical Role. Okay, well, that's not D&D. That's what I try to tell them. It's like those guys are actors and they're voice actors and they have a whole script and they dress up. That's not the experience you're going to get here. This is just some guy that's DMing or some girl that's DMing, and they're just here to have fun. So it does kind of skew it a little if you're brand new and that's what you see and that's what you expect, So, once you tell them that, they're like, most people are realistic. They're like, oh, okay, they don't honestly believe they're going to come in and, there's going to be a whole troupe of actors here to serve them, So it's like, but we have a pretty solid D&D crew, like role playing crew. They're pretty good. They're actually very good. They've doing a lot of work on their own to build. They've doing a lot more work. They have a community and they keep building the community because they keep working at it and they enjoy it. And we just try to give them a space to enjoy it and, somewhere to go and, a background. They get involved in a lot of our, we do a lot of shorts and stuff like that. And they get involved in a lot of it. And a lot of them they're pretty good at it. They just want to be part of something. So cool.
I was going to say now. I had a question. I was like, no, wait, no. Yeah, it's gone. It's just out there. Is there? I'm trying to think how what I was going to ask now. It's going to drive me nuts, and I'm going to think of it like tomorrow morning and be like, "Fuck!"
He's gonna DM you.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that. It's just gonna be like, "Damn it! I had this really great question." I don't know. I feel like I am asking a lot of questions. Rich, John, anybody got a question they want to ask?
Usually have trouble with people trying to stay later than you want to be there.
Oh my God. Let me tell you.
That's not a nerve.
So I was just talking to Mike about it, our kind of guys. Like we close at 9 and then Thursday, Friday, we are open till 11 to accommodate like the GW guys because the games go longer. So the GW guys come in and they're pretty good about it. They're play their games, get out, and they're out of the thing, put their stuff together. Well, Magic creeped in on Thursday, so that we let them, they have the Magic and they play back there. Card players are the worst. Like I shouldn't say the worst, but yeah, sometimes you have to we have a younger girl working for us. We just hired her a little bit ago and she's doing the front and she's so afraid to go tell people to leave. I said, listen, I'm not paying you past, 9:10, I go, you got to go back there at like 8:15. Say, hey guys, you got 45 minutes. You got to get out, and then 8:30. Hey guys, it's 8:30. You got to get out in a half hour and quarter till. And it is an issue. Or like 10 minutes to closing. Hey guys, it's 10 minutes. You gotta, we gotta close up. Okay, we just started this commander game.
Oh no.
Time to go.
You gotta get one of those like lunk alarms for like Planet Fitness on a timer.
No. I said, well, we can flip the table and we can be enemies. Or
let me tell you about the story of the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah.
Get out.
Good teaching card pickup. Let's go.
I always tell dumpster. That's how we solve everything around here is dumpster fights. We have like a parking garage with the dumpsters out there. I said, listen, don't argue in here. Go out in the dumpsters and fight it out. Whoever wins can come back in. And then, I'm like, no, I'm serious. Go.
But no, go.
Yeah.
Done with you. Move along. Yeah,
it is pretty funny that people. I don't know. I don't know if that's like something they just don't understand, or they just get really comfortable and they're like, oh, I'm having fun here. It's like Barbie.
That's like a thing in retail to some degree. I think like I used to do that, and Rich, you do it now, and you notice that. I'm sure plenty of people just don't want to leave when it's. Well, I don't know if you're working nights, so probably wherever you're working. Yeah, they just don't want to leave.
They get a very annoying customer service. So like if we want to leave and there's one person, he'll get flocked by like 7 employees asking to help him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were trying to do when I used to work for a drugstore. Is you just like follow them around, asking, "Are you finding everything okay? Is there anything I can do for you?"
Oh, let me get that for you. Let me bring it up front. Oh, let me get that for you. Let me bring it up front. Let me grab your cart. We're going up front.
Yeah, I don't get I'm polite. Like I won't go to a restaurant half hour before closing. I know that's a pain in the butt. It's like plus I don't want whatever's left. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yep, bottom of the barrel.
When did you stop cooking?
Yeah. Yeah, we turned the grills off a half hour ago, but if you want, we can just put this under the heat lamp to cook it for you.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
definitely. I know because I used to like hanging out at a happy store. Granted, the owner was always hanging out with us afterwards too, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I remember times where people were like, "Oh, we got another game to play." No, you don't. You're going home.
Yeah, I don't get I don't know what I don't know what they're thinking, like.
Oh, you want to stay? It's gonna cost you $250. Why? Yeah. That's my hourly fee.
So that's what I tell them. I said, listen, you guys can stay, but it's $20 per person per hour, minimum 1 hour. And they're like, what? I go, if each of you give me $20, I will stay another hour. It's been after that. And I told the employees, I tell them that I said, hey, if they want to stay and they give you it's your money. I go, I don't care. I go, but they ain't gonna come off that $20 each. One of these days, I'm gonna get some like some big rollers in there, and they're gonna be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh, this,
100.
I have this wad of cash here. Don't worry about it.
I have nothing to do with my money. So
Each give you
All right,
100.
bet.
God damn it, longest 5 hours of my life.
Jeez, man.
I'm assuming you have like drink and snacks there too to make money
yeah,
off
we
of.
have a vending machine. We do it. We used to do it ourselves, but man, it became a major pain in my butt. It was like it wasn't worth the time for me to go to like wherever Sam's Club or whatever, and I'm getting old, so pushing giant carts of pop around, and it just wasn't. And we got a guy who came in, he put two vending machines in, so it's pretty good. So yeah, we have it here. And, we don't mind if you bring food in to eat. We don't care, especially in the play areas. Just clean up after yourselves. I've only had maybe 1 or 2 incidents of something.
Yeah.
What was the worst one?
The guy pooped on the chair one time. That was about it.
Oh my god.
I know you want to know. Did he trust a fart or something or what?
Big old bag of Taco Bell. Just playing some
Really
magic.
got the better of him.
So I was insane mad.
Please tell me it was an adult.
It was an adult, and I think maybe he might have had some medical problems.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it's like that's why I didn't like at first. I was like, I'll kill this guy, and then I found out who it was. I'm like, oh, he's got medical problems. He's probably embarrassed more than anything else. But I had somebody else that was one of his friends talk to him, say, hey man, you can't be pooping on the chairs in there no more. Okay. It's bad. I was like, is that because I went back there and I'm like, all right, who, like, it stunk,
Yeah.
And I'm like, was it here? And I'm looking at the chair. I'm like, is that crap on my chair? And I'm looking and I'm like, so who's got to clean it? I can't force an employee to do that, so I'm over here like with the disinfectant and everything else. I'm like, I'm just going to throw this chair out because it's not even worth
Just burn it in the dumpster.
Yeah, it's like, what am I going to do? Terrible. That's probably the worst incident. So, I mean, kids, you understand. Kids are kids. Grown men, figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine people. I don't know. Like, you have to at some point know, like, I have to go. We need to pause the game. I need to go use the bathroom or something. Just,
that's.
I mean, medical issues is one thing, but still, like,
like we all have bad days. There's,
yeah.
we're all human, but yeah, that's rough. And I don't know if he was eating something wrong or, I mean, we have bathrooms. I mean, the building maintains them, so they're pretty clean. I don't have to deal with it. So I like that too. Honestly, that's a big benefit of being here because I don't have to, the bathrooms, the building.
Yeah. Public bathrooms are a nightmare. They really are.
It's fine with me,
Oh.
Is there anything you would tell people that, like, maybe because we have a lot of people like now just getting into a lot of tabletop games and stuff, like, is there any advice you would give to anybody as far as wanting to like branch out and go to like their local game store or anything, like, maybe haven't done it yet, maybe they're too busy going like, I'll just go on Amazon, I'll just order this and whatever, what, like, I feel like
I always tell, like, well, if you come in, you can look at it, you can shop, you can talk to people, you can usually find somebody who plays that game, and then you can sit down and play it first, and then, or meet somebody else who wants to play that game and, talk about it. And, you go to Amazon, that's fine, if that's what it is, but a lot of times, I always say, listen, you can go to Amazon, you can save yourself $8-10, but you have to wait a couple days. You hope it's all right. But here you have it in your grubby little hand and you can take it home right now, and, or I always just tell them to go research it a little bit. And I think people appreciate that. And honestly, I don't get a lot of that. You get it, but it's here and there, but I get more compliments, or we get more compliments. Like, no, I'd rather support you guys for a couple extra bucks, and most people understand there's overhead and everything like that. And
yeah,
I think the game companies themselves are getting better about it because they're really cracking down on people putting stuff on, there's actually contracts where he's like, you can't sell this on Amazon. You can't sell this for less than this price. And, if they violate the contract, they just don't get it no more because it devalues their product as well,
right.
I think that was the problem with Magic because everybody was racing to the bottom for the prices, and then it just devalued their product, you know. And it's hard to like get the money, you know, with anything.
Oh no, Wizards not getting their costs of their fair share. Ever.
Yeah, they're not getting their fair share. I wasn't worried about Wizard. I was worried about me, you know. It's like
I can definitely see where Wizard will pull the plug on some of that too.
Yeah, they I mean, because it just devalues it. And like even like you go to like say, I'm not making fun of Nebraska or anybody, but say you go to Detroit or something and there's only one game store. There's only one game store in an area. They can charge what they want, you know? Like, well, these packs are $8. Oh, well, where are you going to go? I have them, you know? But like Cleveland, like around here, there's like 5 or 6 game stores, right? You know, you guys know that, like right in the area. So we always have to compete against each other, you know? So sometimes Magic came a race to the bottom, you know? And they're like, oh, I could sell these for $2. Well, you paid more than that for them. How are you selling them for $2? Well, I'm just trying to get people
some kind of money.
Yeah, they're just, and then even if you and then say I do retail, like, you know, $4, and the next thing you know, it's the end of the world, you know? But then the guy selling them for $2 eventually goes out of business, and he goes, I don't know what happened. Selling your product for less than paying for it, so I don't know what happened, right?
It's called math.
Yeah.
Can't go in the negative like a bank account.
There I go again, being, you know, adulting.
But I mean, you're right. Like, I mean, there's a decent amount of game stores here, but I will say, like, and I mean, it's kudos to you guys. Like, at least you guys are more accessible than I would say most places are around here. Like, these guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but like, I was in Shaker Heights for something. I was like, oh, you know what? I just remembered I need to stop and get some paint or something. And I tried Googling it. It was like, oh, you want to go on our website, but our website, you know, you have to be like a member and you have to do like this and that. It's like, fuck this. I'm just going to go home. Like, I'll go another day. Like, it's not worth it. It's just, I feel like a lot of the game stores around here too have how do I want to put this nicely, catered too much to like, just, you know, do whatever they feel like, or whatever, a specific game, I guess. Like, there's one near me that is, I mean, it's good. It's a cool place to go, but it's mostly cards, which is fine if that's what you want to play. But you know, I walked in the one day and it was, and this is nothing against the Lorcana people. It could have just been the group, but I walked through the doors and there was a Lorcana tournament going on, and I clearly don't look like I play, you know, card games that often. And the looks I got walking in the door was just like, all of them just shot eyes at me, just like dead eyed. And it was like, I'm gonna go. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die here.
No.
That's why.
Why not?
That's why we set it up the way we did, to keep them away from the retail shoppers also, you know, the gamers, you know, because it is weird, because then they want to draw you in like to their game too. Like, if they come and look, you're like, yeah, I just want to look. Okay, have a seat. We'll give you a deck. Well, I just want to look. I'm just sampling. No, have a seat. You know, yeah. If you want to, yeah, they'll take care of you. But yeah, it's good to. I understand what you're saying, and I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we don't push like my wife and I. This isn't something like we don't eat on this, is what I always say. So I always like with other stores, a lot of those people, that's what their life. That's how they make their living. So it's like I don't ever want to screw with them, you know, because that's their livelihood. So it's like, okay, you know, that's not big. So that's why we don't like take it too like seriously, or I get upset about it, or, you know, like push. I don't think we're pushy about sales here. You know, sometimes I make fun of people, but you know, that's about it. I'll walk in, but you know, it's you know, you gotta make everybody happy, or else nobody's happy. But then you can't make everybody happy. So it's the best.
Yeah, I guess I feel like for me, like as somebody that hasn't, like I played like Magic the Gathering years ago. I mean, I played D&D years ago, but have recently just started getting back into it. Like same with like, you know, 40K. Like I'm not much of a player. I'm more of a painter, hobbyist type person. Mm-hmm. Like in some of these game stores you go in and like the card tables are right at the front door when you walk in. And then like it just, and then like the like all the stuff you need to go to is in the back. It's almost intimidating in a way, because you're like, I've always thought about playing this game, and it seems like it's going to be fun. And then you walk in, and it's like, holy crap! Like you're just hit with clearly you walked in on you feel like you walked in on something you shouldn't be, because everybody's like looking at you, and it's like I don't know if I want to do this anymore, and it's almost like off-putting, and you just kind of like, oh, I'll go home and think about it and see what happens.
That's like a pushy sale sometimes like that. I don't like that. We did like I said before, we do everything's casual here, so that's how we enforce it. And everybody that plays here knows that people come and watch and I'll usually direct them. We usually have ambassadors or emissaries for different games. Hey, go see this guy. 40K, it's Jacob and Gabriel. And then Magic, it might be a Casey and somebody else. Who's ever back there that I know that new people can talk to and they won't freak them out or get them all overexcited or overstimulated. And it's even Vampire, you were saying about Vampire. That's a harsh entry point.
It is, yeah. And it's this. It's so cool. However, it's cool to me anyway. I'm like, this is a really cool world, but it is like I know exactly what he's talking about. Where you walk in the front door of a hobby shop and people, they don't know you. It's your first time there, and you kind of will get the stares. Sometimes they're just all like, "Who's this guy? What is he doing here? Is this?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm just like you. I just want to come in and chill, hang out."
We're all cool here, man.
Yeah. The tie, don't worry about the tie, man. I'm here. I just want to get some cards and go.
Oh, no, you don't go in there with a tie.
I made that mistake once, but.
Oh,
did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was the Lorcana thing. It came from work.
That's why.
Yeah, they're like, I had a tie on. I'm like, I just want to get some paints. I'm just painting something. And I was like,
federal agent walking into the store.
They had it's a funny story, but I shouldn't say it, but it is funny.
Go ahead.
These two guys walked in looking around, and I knew they weren't I'm like, what do you guys want? It was somebody from the city or something. And I said, well, what do you guys need? And they're like, well, honestly, we're from the fire inspector. We're here to. I'm like, yeah. What do you need, man? Tell me what I need to do, and I'll do it. And then we got together. We were talking, and it was no big deal. It was like a fire extinguisher had to be moved or something like that. And I said, just out of curiosity. They go, you didn't even know you were down here. I go, yeah. I go, just out of curiosity, why are you here? What brought you to this location? And they're like, oh, there was another game store opening up in a different city, and they were trying to, when you have to, get approval from the city, and then they threw us under the bus. They're like, well, those guys do it. Why can't we? So then that city called this city, and they came in and inspected. But I was like, wow, they threw me right under the bus. So they were young guys, so I was like, okay, they didn't know you don't throw the next guy under the bus.
You get this one. You get one. After this is the turf war.
Make one. Then, Warzone Matrix. You guys ever hear that? It's on Rocky River Drive in Cleveland. He's got to be. I call him the Godfather of Cleveland for gaming because he's just been here forever. And if you ever want anything gaming related if it's ever been made, it's somewhere in that warehouse of his. And it's funny because then a couple days later, he calls me up. He goes, hey, you son of a bitch. Did you call the fire department on me? I said no, but I should. Yeah. Because we're friends, I've been known him for like 20 years or something like that. But he's like, yeah, out of nowhere they should. I go, well, your place is pretty. He goes, shut up. But that's how far it went. They just started. Apparently they threw everybody under the bus. So I was like, all right. Well, what they were trying to do was probably not right either. So they were probably trying to do what we were doing with like a quarter of the space. So
try to cram as much as they can.
It wasn't me, but I can tell you who it was for a small nominal fee.
Yeah. I figured it out. I was like, oh, okay. I know who it is.
Did you go visit them?
No. I sent a message. I was like, hey.
Them start looking at like fire extinguishers and like tags and just random shit. I know it was you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. I'm still here. You're not. But that's cool. But no.
Oh no, they didn't make it?
No.
Nice.
They lasted a few years, but they were pretty good. They were nice, but I think it was also sometimes the clientele or.
Well, I'm sure
Like
it's your demographic too, and
Yeah, well, business sometimes you got to be. They were super nice, and it's almost they were too nice. And it's not like you have to be mean all the time, but sometimes you have to make
assert your
decisions.
dominance.
Yeah, sometimes what's best to keep us here. Might not be what people want. Like okay, I got to charge retail for this Yu-Gi-Oh box. I can't sell it for $20.
Oh no, you might get up in arms in that community.
There's a whole shorts and YouTube series about that, ongoing battles of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know I'm deep diving in.
I'll have to go check those out then.
There's some on there, but yeah, they're we still carry it. I mean, I carry it. I carry the product. I don't mind.
I hope there's some trap card jokes in there. That would please me.
That's even. There's some dumb stuff. Pretty funny. Well, what do you guys? What's the last game you guys played? Just out of curiosity.
Man,
Like
tabletop or video
or-
game. Yeah, we have to narrow it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you guys were playing something online, and I jumped in there just to see, and I think I popped up on your voice chat, and I was like confused.
Oh,
And you were playing a video game. People were dying. There was a lot of swinging. It was like a lot.
Yeah.
Chivalry too.
I got scared. So,
Was it medieval?
Yeah.
I don't know what it
that
was.
game would scare you. Yeah. It's a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played some video games. Myself, John, and Zach, we just finished up a part 1 of a D&D campaign.
The F word where Bird can hear you. He won't be happy about that.
Oh yeah. Well, we technically not finished, but we finished the first part.
Yeah, we
God.
finished the first part. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Zach's our DM extraordinaire. He crafted a whole story for us, so it was he was trying to kill us, I think, the whole time, but we managed to.
It really wasn't.
If he was,
Was there just
if so many times, I rolled so many ones in this campaign that it should be studied by science and odds makers. It should not be like possible to roll so many times.
Are you just keeping them alive because you spent so much time writing the campaign and you don't want it to go to waste?
I'm not saying that, but I'm not going to confirm it either.
Can neither
I can't
confirm
let this
nor
bastard
deny
die.
these things that you say.
There's
Well,
a
I
couple
Somebody
times.
just fireball everyone to death.
I spent 6 months building this campaign world, and these guys died in the first session. So
Jeez, dude. I'd be like, reroll characters. We're doing it again. I'm doing this. Make new characters.
the God came down and said, "You're too stupid," and he resurrected everybody. Get back to work.
I mean, that was technically us. That was technically how that ended up.
Here's a rewind spell. We're going back 6 hours.
Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, kind of. I guess in a way that might like loosely apply to what happened to you guys, but no, there's worse coming. You'll see.
Oh boy.
I feel like the Wendigo
We
killed me.
do.
If you didn't, I feel like you saved me from the Wendigo.
Oh yeah, yeah, he absolutely
Like-
did. I realized, like, making a custom monster. I realized in the course of attacking you that I overtuned it, and I was like, oh, if I don't do something, I just accidentally just like killed him straight up. So I was like, let's. I'm not gonna hit with all of these.
I actually like felt it in the moment. I was like, this thing should kill me. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it got the drop on you, I was like, oh, this is gonna kill him if I let this
Yeah,
go. I was like, I can't do that.
Well, when you
Well, then
popped
it's
up,
my-
I was
it
like,
would've
this
been my
this is
fault.
dumb. I was like, why am I out here? Why am I out here by myself? With
Yeah, well,
like,
you guys are relatively, you're not old salts yet. A lot of you are newish or new players, so I'm not gonna punish you for making small tactical errors. Although that was
No, you
kind of
screwed
dumb.
up.
I was actively listening. I was actively not listening, thinking to myself, why is he going first? But
well, I was like,
it's
the only
whatever.
one who thought of it. Everybody else was just sitting around, and I was like, all right, let's push the pace a little bit.
Oh,
Almost a huge
terrible.
mistake.
always a bad idea.
Yeah, John took it himself to be team leader. Team leader in this one instance. The next thing you know, we're all like, I'm prone and dying. I think you were dying. Everybody was like, we're not gonna make this. This is it. Like we came this far literally feet from the door just to die in the wilderness.
Well, Jake and Bird won that because they locked him down, they couldn't move.
Oh yeah,
pretty much, and then won that fight. But that's still
Jake and his compelled duel and Sentinel just
locked him up. Just won that fight. But still, like, that was a learning experience for me because like I haven't built many custom monsters using this rule set. And I was like, ooh, this is like super. I'm like, okay, this rule set is not friendly for that. I need to just like borrow bits and pieces from other monsters to build them, not make them myself, because this is not a good way. It's easy to overtune it and kill somebody unintentionally.
But that's part of learning for DM too. Is like you want to tell the story more than you want to play your character. Kill your character.
That's true. That's very true.
That's a good story. That's part of it. Like dice rolls aren't important. It's more about the anticipation of the story. If they're having fun, if they're having fun, you're having fun.
Exactly.
We were having fun, and then he tried to murder us with a Wendigo, and.
No, okay, well then he's just, I don't know. I won't tell you about that.
Well, that is a thing. Like, there are some DMs who will just like try to kill a party. Like, I'm like, that's not your job. What are you doing? Like, nobody's having fun there. You're just making these guys frustrated. And
that's the biggest. Like, that's a big complaint. Like, sometimes you get like we have DMs for the store that like, represent us. Or they'll run the games for us on Wednesdays and Sundays or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you kind of have to pick and choose because you got to be like, all right, well, let's see. We want to see this guy DM or this girl DM. Sometimes you get into that. Yeah, and you all died. Yeah, I won. No, that's not. There's not a win-lose guy. Game here.
Collaborative storytelling. Like you craft a tale together.
Yeah, and but yeah, it's important to have fun.
I heard somebody reference. I went into a deep dive of like horror, like D&D horror stories. Like one day I was just bored, and I heard somebody once say, and I think this is actually pretty cool. Like a lot of the people that come in now, I think they come to D&D from like video games. So even like Baldur's Gate 3, which is very like D&D heavy and whatever, and they come in with the impression that like D&D is a video game and the object is to win. And that's not the object of D&D. The object of D&D is to have a group experience an adventure and tell a story. And that's the way it should be played. And it was kind of like oh yeah, that's true. That's like you see a lot of people complain. It's like, well, that's because you went in thinking that you're gonna go in like gangbusters on a boss and win, and you're gonna unlock some weird achievement at the end of it. And it's just not the case.
That's a lot of people. Yeah, they don't have an understanding of it, and sometimes they're like, the video game thing is a good example because it's a lot of them is like, look at me, or this is me, and I'm gonna win. And I mean, even video game worlds are kind of like the social misfits, and it's like they ruin it for everybody else. So
yeah,
if you can get them to understand that that's not how you play, then great. But sometimes it's impossible.
One thing I forced them to do against their will when I agreed to DM, I was like, all right, you're all going to write me a few paragraphs about your backstory. That's mandatory. You have to, like, we're not going to make any silly, like, nonsense characters. I mean, you can be funny if you want, but you got to have, like, an anchor. Like, there's got to be a reason that they are the way they are. And I think a lot of people get in and they're like, well, having watched Critical Role or seen some other representation of D&D, and they just want to kind of, like, get in and like, there's a way you can play and do that, which is like, Adventure League or some other way where you could just like do quick one shot stories maybe. But for me, I'm like, I'm about to craft a whole set of, stuff for you guys to do. For that to be fun and for you to feel like you're a part of that, you have to actually be a part of it and invest something. So I made them all right, which was, I think, well, some of them really, really took to it, and some of them I had to prod a little more, but everybody enjoyed it, I think.
To be fair, you did not have to ask me. I had already started.
I didn't. I got a 2,000 word book from him.
Which, John, I will send you my add-on to tomorrow.
I'm still making that's fine. I guess.
My novella.
I wrote plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. I always do that too. I enjoy, and actually the backstory helps me. I always did with the backstories help me plan adventures down the line. Like, because usually I'll have the first adventure I'll have, and then their backstory I'll build off of that, and then you can create a world as a group. And
Yeah, exactly. That's how you do it. You're giving away my secret.
oh, sorry.
No, go on.
So I don't have to write shit later. Go ahead, fellas.
No, it's easier. It's also easier to write stories that way. You don't have to feel like you're doing all the work.
Yeah, they're meaningful and the characters are connected to the story that way. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's a lot of fun. Did you guys ever try Call of Cthulhu, the role playing game?
No, it's on my list.
Once or twice. I'd like to play it more.
That's also like those are shorter games because you mostly die or go crazy, so they don't last long. Those are definitely heavy storytelling on those.
Is there a certain model? Because aren't there like different versions of Call of Cthulhu? Is there like a certain version that you would recommend for first time players?
Just the core version, the Call of Cthulhu version.
Okay.
If you can pick up that box set, the starter box set for Call of Cthulhu, it has characters and walkthroughs and everything. It's probably one of the best starter sets. There's some stuff in there that rambles a little bit, but it's probably one of the better starter sets for a role playing game. It sets the tone, and that's the hardest one to get D&D players or people with heroic characters to play that game, because you're just a normal guy or girl in that game, and it's hard for people to understand, because like I was playing, I took my regular D&D group there one time. I said, let's go play Call of Cthulhu. They're like, okay. And something happened, and they ran into some cultists, and the one guy's always like, all right, I'm going to jump up and punch him. And then he gets shot and he almost dies. So they had to get him out of there. He goes, well, I only got shot one time. I go, well, I don't know. Is there a minimum? I was like,
let's say that one shot's all you need.
Are you aware that that's usually how it works?
Yeah. I said very specifically, I told you we're a normal person in a normal world.
There's just some cosmic heart. That's about it.
Playing that game, he's lucky that somebody else shot him. With the you could go crazy, shoot yourself. That can't happen.
Yeah, it is. The insanity's good, and those are the ones you can really role play. I remember I played with, and I can't remember her name, but we were playing a game, and it was like a 1 or 2 shot, and this girl lost her mind in game, and she played it so good during the game. It wasn't over the top, but it was like enough where you're like, is she crazy? But it was just, it added so much to the game, and playing it, like role playing like that, like, like you might be a drug addict, you might be, you might be, it's all like World War I era, like that time period is when you play it. So, there's all sorts of crazy crap that's going on there, So, but yeah, that's really more of a storytelling, the numbers are minimal, but that's more of a storytelling. Yeah, it's good. So that's another one to try. Once you get done with the D&D, or you're looking for something to do on the side, those are
all the above.
already thinking about it.
They have a lot of good solo adventures for the Call of Cthulhu too. The books are made to play just you, and almost like a pick a path adventure. But
that'd be cool.
Yeah, there's a lot. Anything labeled alone alone against the, whatever it might be, and they call it alone against the frost or alone against the darkness or anything like that. Those are all and there's even in that starter set too. There's the first one is like a single player game, so helps you get the gist of it. So.
Oh, that's really cool.
Do you have copies of those books like at the store? Because I will be there, and I will come pick it up.
Yeah, I have the starter sets. I just had to reorder some of the core books, but
okay. Let me know. I'll be over there.
Yeah,
I'll come pick it up.
Yeah, there's always, especially around Halloween, I start trying to play some more of those games when I squeeze them times.
But speaking of playing games, you said you've listened to a podcast or two. Do you know about our top 10 lists?
No.
No? Okay.
I think you did in that one, but yeah, go ahead.
We do it every episode. We have a top 10 list or two, where I have brought a list to the table, and you guys will have to guess it.
Oh, okay. Yes, I heard this. Go ahead.
So, are you willing to play?
Sure, why not?
I've got 2 lists.
I want to play a game.
I got 2 lists this week, and since Bell's not here, I'll say it normally. I got list A and list B. So, as the guest, you get to pick which list we're doing first.
We'll do list B.
List B is the top 10 tabletop role-playing games that are out there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be real. I mean, D&D's on there, obviously.
D&D is number 2.
Number 1.
Call of Cthulhu's got
Warhammer.
there too.
Call of Cthulhu is number 4. Warhammer is not in the list.
Wow. Okay.
It's not really role playing. Well, I mean, there is a set of rules playing, but
Werewolf.
Werewolf is not in the top 10. Some of these I've not heard before.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Not in the top 10.
yeah, that doesn't
These
surprise
for-
me, honestly.
10 role-playing games?
What was that?
The top 10 role-playing games?
It's according to this list. These lists are bullshit sometimes. So
Sometimes.
if you ask them, they're bullshit all. You ask them, they're gonna say it's bullshit all the time. So
Most of the time.
Am I guessing here or just...
yeah.
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead, guess.
Oh yeah, just we just there's no like order. We just go wild.
Okay. Traveler.
Traveler's number 10.
How about... Really?
He's already annoyed.
How about... Really? Man, 10.
What was Rift on there? Rift.
Rift is not on here.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Palladium?
What was that?
Palladium?
Not in the top 10.
How about... is Star Wars on there?
Number 6.
Oh my
Ooh. Yeah, that's not agree with that at all.
Now, okay, I'm about to get mad. Anyway, maybe the old Star Wars. Okay, is it the old?
It just says Star Wars. It just says Star Wars. It doesn't say which one.
It's got to be the old version. If that's what we're going with, how about is Doctor Who on there?
Not in the top 10.
Cyberpunk.
Not in the top 10.
Oh, Shadowrun.
No Shadowrun either.
Ah, that's bullshit.
I agree.
The top role playing game isn't D&D.
It is not D&D.
Is this going to be some
Lancer.
stupid shit like Grand Theft Auto? Makes no
not Grand
sense.
Lancer is not in the top 10.
It's like Lord of the Rings on there.
Pathfinder.
Not in the top 10. Pathfinder is number 3.
Oh, come on. How about Champions?
Not in the top 10.
It's not Hero Quest, is it?
Not Hero Quest.
Okay, well, I was stretching here.
Pathfinder's 3.
There's no duplicates. So yeah, so Pathfinder is 3. So you've got 2. You got Dungeons & Dragons. 3 is Pathfinder. 4 is Call of Cthulhu. 6 is Star Wars, and 10 is Traveler.
Star Trek?
Not in the top 10.
Dungeon Crawl Classics?
What was that?
Dungeon Crawl Classics?
Not in the top 10.
Oh my god.
Arkham? Arkham Horror?
No, not in the top 10.
I'm trying to think of any more that I even know.
I'm like literally looking at a huge show.
How about Fallout?
Hunter? How is Hunter? Is Hunter on there?
Fallout
I don't think any of the world.
is not on here.
How about
Hunter is not on here?
Gamma World?
What is that?
Gamma World.
Not in the top 10.
Dark Sun?
Not in the
That's
top 10.
That's D&D, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm trying to gauge it how this list works.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's true. They are bullshit. I think we've established that.
Yeah.
Very fair.
About,
Very fair.
Roleplay? Is Lamentations on there?
It is not.
Yes,
Your
it was.
first hint is it's a full-fledged fantasy role-playing game built around the elegant action system that covers everything from casting a spell, sailing a ship, and picking a lock for writing a play.
GURPS?
It's not GURPS, but GURPS is number 7.
Oh, the basic role-playing system?
Is it D20 Modern?
It's not D20 Modern.
Uh,
It involves the world of
Is it
dragons,
World?
not Dungeon World.
Dragon Riders of Pern?
Not Dragon Riders of Pern.
Super Mario Odyssey.
It's not Super Mario Odyssey. It's made by a Frenchman.
A French man.
Number 1 is a French
Baguette
role-
Hunter.
Yes.
What is it?
French
Number 1
role-
is made by a French writer.
Shit. Why is that? That's kind of like kicking something off in my brain, and I hate it. Like
It's not
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know when he says it, and I'm gonna kick
about-
myself.
Empire of the Petal Throne.
Not in the top 10.
French writer. I refuse to go to my phone. I should know this.
I'm gonna have to go to my phone for this because I don't know French.
You can buy it RPG now.
Yeah.
You can buy a lot from there.
Oh, who made? Okay, who made this list?
Somebody in the
like
mall somewhere.
This is like an IGN list. Is how bad this is. Top 10 action games of all time. Oh my lord.
Is Fudge on there?
Fudge is not on here.
Okay, does it give you any info? Like, can you give us an idea when it was first published? Maybe is this a newer game, older game?
It was published
He's
in
Googling.
1985.
Okay,
It's as old as me.
French guy?
so after
Second-
D&D.
Second edition
Well,
was
after.
published in 1993.
Oh, hang on.
Hold. Hold.
They republished
1993.
a new campaign book in 2015.
That sounds relatively lining up with Vampire the Masquerade, but it can't be that
That vampire.
because it had
it's a-
republished dates around all that time, I think. So,
The word meaning is dragon's dream.
the what is Dragon's Dream?
Is the word you're looking meaning is dragon's.
Is Dragon's Dream? I don't know French. This is the
Or is
problem.
it like a Draken? It's Draken something then.
Not dragon something. Starts with an R.
How have I never heard of this?
Then I'm lost. So lost that should never be found again.
Nope. Have no idea. Starts with an R.
The dragon's fabulous creatures are asleep, and each of them dream a creature. But at the same time, all of them dream the world. When a creature dies, his dragon awakes. But as the creature is also dreamt by other dragons, the body remains.
Turtles all the way down, nonsense, like the Stephen King-esque Inception bullshit. What?
Is it? Oh, wait, hang on. Rêve, the Dream Ouroboros?
That is number one.
I've never heard of this.
Never
What
heard of
is-
this.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
This is just some dude, like you said, it's just some dude at the mall. Like, these are the best games.
They found one French guy at the mall. Like, you like games? Oh yeah. Wait.
The best
Wait.
one is the one I wrote. Where?
Yeah, they found the guy that wrote it. This is the best game you've ever played.
It's French only. It's in 85 till 93.
They re-released it in 2015.
Objectively, it can't be the best game because it hasn't been tested. It hasn't had the exposure
I don't
like D&D has or
I don't make the
Pathfinder.
list. I just find them. Just
This
so you
is
know.
the French list, isn't it?
Yeah. This list
Have
is
you met my
just
friend
some-
Logic?
It is not.
This is just some dickhead's list.
Okay. Next clue. The next one on your list.
I'm emotionally disturbed right now.
It
That's-
is a tabletop role-playing game. It's a horror game, and it's published by White Wolf.
Okay, is that it's not Werewolf the Apocalypse or Vampire the Masquerade?
honor the
Is
record.
it
Oh, hold on.
is it Wraith?
No,
Not
it's Oblivion. Wait, no, it's
It's the one about demons, probably.
No.
I can't remember the name of it though.
the one about fairies and stuff.
As a vampire struggle for survival supremacy in your own fading humanity.
So it is a vampire game made by White Wolf, and it's not Vampire the Masquerade? Is it the medieval one? Is that a separate game?
Changeling.
Not Changeling. It was released in 1991, 2002.
Okay, this list is not the best. It's like the most
This is
unheard
one-
of RPGs
Right.
mixed in with the most popular ones. Is it Vampire the Masquerade Redemption? I think that was a video. Oh man, this is bothering me. I should know this.
World of Darkness.
World of
Yeah,
Darkness.
it's White Wolf. Yeah, it has to.
World of Darkness is number 5.
Man, that's like a generic.
Yeah, that's
Word.
like the whole that's like the whole list of all the games they make. They
That's
make
not
like
the-
40.
Yeah, that's not the gift.
I don't
That's
make
not
the
the
list.
game.
Yeah, that's a universe. There's in '93. I think in that '93 era, they published the World of Darkness as a game setting that all the other games played in. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, that like it's pretty cool, but I'll give them that. But
I don't know where that French game. Now I'm gonna have to go buy that, and I'm just gonna have to tear it apart. I'm just gonna be a whole video about that.
He's going to make Greg play it.
Oh, I'm angry now. Yeah. You're gonna have to come here and you're gonna have to-
I'm gonna have to suffer through this.
I wonder like what makes it so allegedly great.
Oh no, this is gonna be a research project now.
It's just a bunch of sleeping dragons. When they wake up, they smoke a cigarette and have a baguette, and then fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna come from somewhere. We're gonna- We have to-
I'm retired.
Okay.
I'll breathe.
Okay.
we're
Your
gonna have
next clue is a generic role-playing game system based on the Fudge gaming system.
And it's not Fudge.
Not Fudge.
Fudge Plus.
Not Fudge Plus.
Fudge 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It's Okay, can you repeat the description one more time? My brain is trying to readjust here.
It's a generic role-playing game system based on the Fudge gaming system. It has no fixed settings, traits, or genre, and it's customizable. It is designed to offer minimum obstruction to role-playing by assuming players want to make fewer dice rolls.
It's not like Big Eyes Small Mouth, is it? I think that's anime.
No.
Shot in the dark.
Isn't the Big Fudge system or the Big Fudge game is Fate, right?
It's going to be Fate.
Or am I making that
Would
up?
be number 8. No, Fate is number 8.
You're lucky I can't change your nickname, or it would be the Big Fudge right now.
Big Fudge was his nickname in high school.
The Big Fudge.
No, that is Marshall Erickson in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
True, yeah, I forgot about that. He is Big Fudge.
Okay, your last one you can get from this list is
What was the fudge game?
Fate.
Oh, Fate. Yeah. All right, well.
Never coming back. I'm not going to listen to these guys. They can go on my blacklist. This game was released by Pinnacle Entertainment Group.
That's our clue?
It's the game emphasizes speed of play and reduced preparation over realism or detail. Game received 2003 Origin Gamers Choice Award based for best role playing.
Speed over anything else.
Savage Worlds.
Savage Worlds.
I forgot about that. I should have said
Number
that.
9. So to recap your list, you got them all. You got Rêve, the Dragon Ambrose at number 1. Dungeons and Dragons is 2. Pathfinder at 3. Call of Cthulhu 4. World of Darkness at 5. 6 is Star Wars. 7 is GURPS. 8 is Fate. 9 is Savage World. And 10 is Traveler. Honorable mentions was Dread at 11. Warhammer at 40K at 12. Warhammer at 13. And Top Secret at 14.
This has got to be an old list or some guy that doesn't get out a lot.
It's definitely the last part.
It's an ongoing list that's voted on weekly. People can vote on.
It's the same guy then. It's the same guy that's got to be like, this is my list. I'm just keep voting for it.
It's an ongoing list voted on weekly in some forgotten corner of France.
Somewhere on the shores of Normandy. There's some guy just. I'll show them.
It's going to be a report later.
Some French.
Okay, list A is going to be the top 10 best Dungeons and Dragons monsters.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
It's got to be a beholder.
A beholder's got to be on there, yeah.
Beholder is number 1.
Obviously, dragons.
Not in the top 10.
No dragons in the top 10.
Are there
No dragons for the Dungeons and Dragons list.
They specifically
there are not
excluded
specific dragons.
There are no dragons and no specific dragons here.
Okay.
How about
Tarask.
Drow?
Okay.
What was that?
Drow?
Drow is number 8.
Is the Tarask on there?
Number 9.
Kobolds?
Not in the top 10.
Well, orcs aren't on there anymore.
Mind Flayers.
Owl Bear is number 7. Mind Flayers is not in the top 10.
Bullshit. Illithid, is that on there?
Bullshit.
Not in the top 10.
God damn it.
Drider?
Not in the top 10.
Oh, goblins.
Not in the top 10.
Goblins.
Everybody loves goblins.
A bullet? Bullet?
Not in the top 10.
French, so I figured it'd be up there.
Same guy, same list.
Oh, does it say Lay Dragon anywhere?
There's no Blade Dragon.
Lay Dragon.
Okay.
There's only one monster with an L for the beginning of its word.
Oh, Lich.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Lich is number 5.
Oh, Aboleth, maybe? That's kind of niche, I suppose, though.
Not in the top 10.
It's a good monster, but it is niche. How about
Remoras?
Not in the top 10.
Troll?
No trolls.
Ogre.
No
Gelatinous
ogres.
cube.
Number 6.
Yeah, everybody loves the cube.
Oh, yeah, I love the cube.
Green slime?
Mhm.
Rust Monster?
Rust Monster is number 4.
Hey. Eat your
Hobgoblin?
Not in the top 10. You
Uh,
guys need number 2, number 3, and number 10.
Pit Fiend, perhaps?
No.
No. Just devils, maybe? Devils, demons?
No devils, no demons. No demons.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, I don't know if you consider him a demon or a god, but
Oh, Orcus.
not in the top 10.
Demogorgon.
Not in the top 10. Got his own.
Asmodeus.
Vecna.
Neither.
Tiamat.
Who the...
Has his own tabletop game.
Is his own tabletop game?
Mm-hmm.
Purple Worm.
Not a purple worm.
Man.
Hag.
Greg's
Hag.
gonna be buying it within a week.
Oh, a mimic. How about a mimic?
Oh, Mimic is number 3, but that's not what Greg's buying the next week.
Oh, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's number 10.
Not even really part of.
D?
He's not part of.
It's that French
Realm
guy. It's that French guy
cosmology,
in his
even.
basement.
The closest thing you got is Hadar, and that's not even anywhere near. Or maybe like a really old Aboleth or something. But I'm gonna.
He's punching the air right now. That's what he's doing.
Cthulhu. I'm like, I'm sorry, you forgot D&D is not H.P. Lovecraft.
Wait, you might have got number 2. I'm old, I forget. So
Displacer
Yeah, we
Beast.
got number
Displacer
2.
Beast is number 2, yes. So you have them all. So yeah, you got them all. So you
That
got
was-
one. That was quick.
That was
I feel like-
What? Replace 11 with 10 on this list.
Number 11 was Ancient the Blue Dragon.
that should be higher.
Yeah.
Lucifer is 12.
He's not even in there. What the fuck?
Devil
The
is
actual
12.
devil? No, there's
Well,
he's not
in the original one, he was. In the original.
Oh, okay. I'm like, man, he's not been in since I've played, and that's like forever ago.
Tiamat.
Tiamat?
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
13. Mind Flayer is 14.
Higher.
Ice Cthulhu was in the original one too, though. I've seen him in old.
Demogorgon, number 15.
Now we're just naming
Gargoyle at
deities.
16.
Who makes this list?
Bugbear at 18.
Terrible. Is this why guys get mad at you for these lists?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why they get mad at me.
Yeah, it's
We
exactly,
get mad.
it's exactly why, actually.
You should hear food lists. They're worse. They're
Oh.
worse than these. So.
Oh, like there's a lot of like second answers on the list that are very similar to one that we've already answered, so there's no way that we're going to say it again.
Yeah.
So,
Like there's ham and
yeah.
cheese, but also regular ham sandwich for some weird reason because it can't be generic enough.
Because some garbage dirtball answered this survey that created this list.
Yeah.
Listen, I just find the list. I don't make them. So I'm going to
Just
actually
curate them to raise our blood pressure, though.
I'm going to make the list for the community to start voting on.
Oh
I can't see.
no! Oh no!
Terrible idea. I hate it so much.
Have you met our
I'm
friends?
going to be voting on.
We're
them.
in trouble. Those
my
lists hurt my soul, honestly.
Well, every list hurts your soul every week, so it's nothing.
Well, yeah, but this one was like
Yeah, that's fair.
you had this was borderline almost the one where we had to throw in the white flag because we couldn't
John wasn't there.
yeah, because we didn't know like one of the games that we'd never heard of or no one's ever heard of. It's probably a French game too.
Probably. I was trying to find like hobby shop themed list, and there's not many out there. So
I'm making one now.
I almost brought like the list of best hobby board games.
Top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that start fights. Go.
Number 1, all of them. Number 2,
Pot of greed.
Pot of Greed is legendary. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a child, and even I know Pot of Greed is legendary.
The only card I know is Pot of Greed, and it's only because of playing Destiny with a guy in our community, Nick, and his like clan. When you're playing, running like anything, where everybody has to drink. So run a raid with them, you are shit housed. Like halfway through.
Barely do them sober.
Yeah. Well, I made him a meme like after the fact with like the signal being the Pot of Greed picture.
Ooh, I found a list for next week already, so you guys are screwed.
Hard pass.
I never find them that quick.
I think I have something to do next Tuesday now. All of a sudden,
I feel the sniffles coming on.
my schedule's,
going,
my, schedule,
Hot Tubby with
my,
Fluffy
schedule, my
next
schedule's booked out.
Yeah.
So.
I got the black lung pop.
Carlos, is there any like video game that you enjoy playing the most? I think we talked more about hobby and like hobby shop games, but is there like any game that draws you to when you have time to play?
Favorite game video game is Resident Evil.
Yeah, man of culture. That's now we're talking.
Yeah. Currently, I'm playing that Sinking City, so it's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and do that since I'll be I work nights, so on my days off, I try to keep my schedule. And
I know the feeling. I work third shift, so
yeah. So now I'm just gonna be like staring at YouTube.
you go do some research on the French game now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I am gonna do a whole podcast. I'm gonna find that, and we're gonna play in the original French version. Also, none of us speak French, I assume, so we're gonna play it in that version.
You're gonna have to learn.
I can't wait to watch that and watch how many people just get so angry at that one. Like, what are we playing?
I'll kill you.
I want to be in on it just to see what the bullshit's about.
We're gonna. There's another game. Is this it? Cinnabar. If you guys ever really want to go down a dumb rabbit hole, look up Cinnabar.
Dumb rabbit holes is what we do best.
There, man. I'm practically a dumb rabbit.
Yeah. I don't know if it helps that Cinnabon keeps coming up before I finish the sentence, but
Thanks, man.
Cinnabar,
They know what you really want, Greg. Cinnabon.
RP.
want that cinnamon sugar.
Oh, man. You know what I haven't had in a while is like an Annie Ant pretzel. I need to get me one of them's.
You can't even buy it anymore.
Is it Cinnabar Nights?
No.
No. Okay.
It's SYNNI.
Oh, I'm spelling it like cinnamon.
That's how I was spelling it first too. And all that comes up is Cinnabar Island in Pokemon.
It should have like a cover of a dragon breathing on somebody with a motorcycle. It's
Oh, this is already off the rails. The dragon's breathing on somebody riding a motorcycle, or is the dragon riding a motorcycle while breathing on somebody?
Oh no.
He's breathing on the guy on the motorcycle.
Okay. Because I was like, I'm not sure which way I'd rather that go.
It's not really a motorcycle. It's just like a weird, like a something. It looks like it could be a motorcycle, but it's futuristic.
It looks like a bumper car. Looks like a bumper car.
It was a very ambitious project way back in the day, and this guy just never. Man, see if you can find his bio on the bio page. If they'll let you search the bio page.
Raven C.S. McCracken. Is
That's the guy.
A hell of a name, man.
That is definitely not completely made up at all.
No.
I don't think it is. That's the sad part.
So I found it on RPG.net. It says author Raven C.S. McCracken, Bryce Thielen, who will not be spared when the revolution comes.
If you can find the original bio in there somewhere, it's a picture of him in a chainmail outfit with a bio underneath it. I think I have it right here. I gotta have
That's
it.
amazing.
It is a good read. It is a good paragraph to read. But
Oh my God. I think I found it.
Now I'm going on the rabbit hole. You can buy the book for $80.
Dang.
oh yeah, it's like a forbidden tome of role playing. It should be right there with that French game.
Well, the French game has 14 races and 90 plus creatures.
Oh my gosh. Well, D&D's got a lot of. If you're counting creatures as just like anything, I mean, D&D's comparable after all the years. If you like compile all the generations.
I'm trying to find that page. I'd love to read it to you. Let me find it.
Wow.
They have a skill called dancing. That's awesome.
It is a skill. Let me tell you.
Seduction is a skill. Juggling.
Hey, where can I send you guys this picture?
Are you able to post it right in the chat here?
Sure.
Just hit the little bubble. Should post.
Rodimus, can you find a way to use seduction and juggling at the same
absolutely.
time? Yeah.
Seduction as well.
Are they not just
one
the
of
same
these.
thing?
Get myself some beads on a stick.
Okay, I think that's the bio picture.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
I can't find the bio. If you could read that bio right above him, it's epic.
He sang for money at the Pike Place Market. I'm already into it.
Check this out.
Jesus. That dude was going through it. He was going through it.
Oh, man. Wow.
He is designing an electric vehicle. Let's be real. This is just Elon Musk, right?
With a better mustache.
Yeah, true story.
Oh my goodness.
If I remember,
You know what?
and it wasn't even that many years ago. a buddy and I were talking about him. I think it was on one of our like original podcasts. He friended my buddy and asked him, why are you talking about me like that? Like he tracked him down.
His ears were burning.
Yeah. So check this out.
Wild.
I think I'm pre-blocked that guy, but if you guys get any nasty grams from Raven CF McCracken,
You're gonna be his best friend.
I'm gonna have him. I will have him on the fucking show. Is what I'll do.
Oh my god!
There you go, Raven CS McCracken. You have an open invitation.
You find us, we'll bring you on.
I guarantee if you ask him, he'll come on. Yeah, good time, I think.
Oh, Lord.
Amazing.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm related to this guy, judging by the picture. I'm like, this is my cousin. This is my uncle. Something.
I mean, it was pretty ambitious for the day because that book came out before you could just like have stuff printed. You know what I'm saying?
You can actually buy the 3rd edition PDF on DriveThruRPG for $13.
You know those books in Cthulhu where you read them and you go insane?
Yeah, that's what it. That's what it is.
Read it's special, but yeah, that's a piece of that should be right up there with the Rêve role-playing game. If that thing's out, I'm gonna go buy it.
This is insane.
Be angry. I'll send you guys an angry letter when I buy this thing. French game for.
I want an honest review.
Okay. my problem is I'm a completionist. I'll need the French version and the English version. So, and I'm gonna have to ship it from France.
Apparently, supposedly you can get it online, like in a PDF somewhere, but I can't find it. So now I'm interested to read it.
I can't. Yeah, I'm terrible with PDFs. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning.
There'll be some gentleman out there with an eye patch that can help you out. Oh.
A lot of the links are not found anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
RPG Now doesn't even have it.
The Rêve?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Amazon's got it though.
What's the price on that?
$80 for the one book. But you can get it. Looks like eBay's got one for $25.
Yeah, but what condition's that in?
Very good.
Somebody drop it in the toilet or something, like.
Here, I'll post the link. I'll post the eBay link for you, Zach. You can go look at it.
Oh, I'm just asking for a friend.
Got some highlights in it. It looks like.
See, it's not even like it published in English by Malcontent Games. Like, who is that? All right, buddies.
Wow.
Buy it now.
Where's it? Oh, give me that link. I'll buy that thing
In the
right.
chat.
He's just gonna send you a picture of it on his store shelf with a sticker that says free. After you read through it,
Or it's gonna be a fire in a dumpster.
Now, this is gonna be like a cursed tone, like The Ring. You just bought this game and somebody else is gonna pick it up.
Here's my review video. I'm going to take the book and dump it in the 5-gallon bucket of lighter fluid, and I'm going to light it on fire and throw it away.
It's The King in Yellow. The more you read it, the more like truth you discover, and the less you're able to forget it.
All right, Matthew McConaughey in True Detective.
Oh, I'm totally buying this.
I think we need to look up Denis Gerfo and beat the shit out of him.
French guy messing up my day. Is this in France? French? French?
No, it appears to be in English, based on the screenshots, which appear to be of the actual book.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Some highlighted shit in there.
What are we highlighting?
Is this? I feel like this list is like his hipster role player, Jenna, because it's like this one French game.
It's so fucking hipster that nobody's ever heard of in their entire fucking life.
Nobody's ever heard of it. It's the best one, and I'm like, okay, was their first album better? Also,
you've probably never heard of them before. I saw them play at a club in Baltimore a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, played this game.
They only released their albums on 8-track.
Or what was the what was before the CD? Was the mega disc or the mini disc?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's before my time, brother. I think you're.
No, the mini discs are not before your time.
They're not.
No, they're not.
They are a failed.
They didn't last very long.
They were post CDs.
Listen,
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah, you probably not, honestly. They did not. They really struggled out of the gate.
They were super expensive.
Yep, very expensive and very shitty.
Talking to a guy who remembers 8 tracks.
Man.
My God, I'm so mad. Okay, I gotta get.
I was gonna ask, is there like an RPG you always wanted to play but you never did? But I think I got my answer.
We're about to go down this terrible rabbit hole.
The answer is resounding wet.
He's gonna start asking his distributors, "Hey, I'm looking for this book."
Yeah, I know. It's a role-playing game. You don't have it? What are you, losers?
Yeah. It's only the best role-playing game that was ever created, according to some guy in southern France.
Oh boy.
But I've got no room to talk. I live in Arkansas. That's even more nowhere than that.
I don't know.
It's somewhere.
Did you create a game in the basement?
You know, life is a game.
Oh, okay.
Here's your Amazon link.
We're all losing miserably.
Well, I know I am. Jeez.
All right, guys.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, call me anytime you want to do this. I got time.
Oh yeah, dude.
If you want to invite me back or whatever. So.
Yeah, you're
You're more than welcome to come. You're more than welcome to come to the Discord, hang out, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Once we
we never remove the tag that like allows you to be on the show. So
we'll never say never, because someone may have accidentally removed a bunch of tags from people on accident. So we'll never say,
all right, well,
we'll never remove it.
So about that, I guess I am just a liar now. So
that's cool. I saw this coming.
I've been slowly adding people back to the list as I figure out who's been on the show and who hasn't. So. I hit the wrong button and it synced and it got rid of everyone, including you guys at one point. So.
Nice.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on, Carlos. This has honestly been a lot of fun. Like, so I'm glad you came and hung out with us tonight.
Oh, dude, I learned so much.
I learned one thing that I'm going to be angry about, so that's good.
I learned one thing that I really wish I didn't.
I'm just glad to have my apprehensions about Yu-Gi-Oh! Validated.
I'll tell you about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wars one day.
Well, come back on. We'll have a whole Yu-Gi-Oh! episode.
It takes a long drag on a cigarette.
Yeah.
I was there. I was there that day in 1998.
When the strength of men failed. Oh my goodness.
There was one 600-pound man named Milton.
He shit in my chair.
So before we end, is there anything you would recommend, like a brand new person who wants to get to like visit a hobby store? Like, what's their best bet? Just jump on in and just say hi, or just walk in and just leave? Like, I guess my question is, how do you get new people to say, like, if someone was like on the edge of going to a hobby store, what would you tell them to do?
Yeah, just go on in. Go check out their website or any social media they have, see what events they're running, see what interests you, and then pick a day and walk in, see what would be the most interesting to you and pick that day to go. Check out the events, and because usually if you have an interest and there's an event going on, there's probably 5, 10, 15 people willing to talk to you about it and answer any of your questions and go from there. Just come in. It's fine. Nobody's going to hurt you.
It's okay. It's okay to be that closet nerd.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to be a closet nerd anymore, because there's just more of us now than I feel like there ever have been.
Or as we tell a lot of spouses, better than drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, do you know how many times I've used that argument with my wife when she's mad at me for being up till 12:30 playing D&D?
Yeah. I could be
A
doing
lot.
drugs.
And how many work?
Zero.
Like one time, I think it worked. I was like, would you rather me be out until 3 a.m. drinking at a bar? She was like, I guess you're right. It only worked the one time and never since.
You overused it.
Yeah,
it's like it's like the one ring. You got to be careful with that shit.
I did go to the well too many times.
Well, they change it up. You want me to do drugs? Would you rather I do drugs?
Like, I'll be out on the street. I'll be out on the corner in Camden.
I mean,
I could be a cannibal. There's a dark place inside of me that's always wondered.
I'm gonna take all these. I'm gonna take all these suggestions down in my little D&D notebook.
Here's another terrible idea. Well, your sister Susan doesn't seem to mind me playing games.
Damn.
We'll never see him again. Oh no!
Nice knowing you.
Next time on Dateline, local New Jersey man gets murdered.
Life says had it coming.
And that's how you start dark role playing games right there.
Yeah.
Oh man!
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Thank you.
No
Guys.
problem.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming.
coming out and hanging out.
Yeah, no problem. All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
I guess my question: if Bell's not here, who's gonna do the outro?
Oh no.
Oh, what episode is this?
61. I think I might be able to do it here. So
Hang on.
Oh, we could do a Roger Maris joke. I feel like.
Ooh, you got Roger Maris joke?
No, I mean I don't. But he was the movie 61. The movie 61 was all about him hitting 61 home runs.
see, that's where I was gonna go. I was gonna go with that.
Yeah, they didn't have he had the asterisk. They didn't take the asterisk off until after he died.
Yeah, it was the episode 61. It was a movie.
Better than
61
Papers.
with an asterisk. It was a 2001 American sports drama and television, directed by Billy Crystal and written by Hank Steinberg. But since Bell's not here, maybe we'll get a snowboarding love story with him and Fluffy. So,
I mean, I hope so.
I told Fluffy if he wipes out to make sure to record it before he calls the ambulance.
My leg.
My neck, my back,
Get in there.
My
Make sure you
neck-
get in there for
my neck and my back.
my constant anxiety attacks.
so any final thoughts, guys?
Man, other than that list was absolute horse shit.
Yeah, hot
No,
dog
that's-
shit.
Hulu
That's
and
a
the
weekly
actual
thing,
devil
buddy.
being top 10 D&D monsters. All right. Although I suppose they both were in first edition, but still,
Like first edition monsters being on there is like super hipster shit. Like, come on,
that's true.
they improve as time. They improve as time goes on.
For the record, it did not say what edition. That's my
Oh.
only defense I got. So
It's a poor one.
I think Greg's deeply trying to do an outro here. So
I have one.
You got one?
I actually have one.
Okay, well, let's hear it and we'll send it out.
Okay, you want to skip goats and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
They knew who they are.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Thank you to everybody
We
who
love
listens.
You all. We love you all very much.
And no,
Yeah.
I will not bring up in a final thought. So
No.
we'll just go with the close and we'll call it a day.
Okay, here we go. If you ever look for, thank you for listening, episode 61. 61 you likely refer to in the Bible, Isaiah 61 or Psalm 61. However, that being said, if Rodimus keeps giving us these bullshit lists, things are about to get biblical in here. Thank you for listening to DPS. Good night.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Blake said yes.
Uh-oh.
We can put it at the bottom of the driveway, but it's going to hold a sign that says slow the fuck down.
Sounds like a reasonable compromise to me.
Yep.
Internet. Life size.
Like a $5,000 statue.
Life size, the Velociraptor.
Gonna come down to a motorcycle or a statue.
Why not both? Bank loans money every day.
Okay.
Okay, Mattel, life size Velociraptor dinosaur statue. And this looks like exactly the same one. It's $2,000.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you can move it?
You can finance it?
Can you do a timeshare? You can split it with the dude down the road.
Could you imagine calling the bank? Yeah, this is State Employees Credit Union. Hey, got a question. I need a personal loan for about $3,600
for a big plastic dinosaur.
I'm sure they'll do it for you.
What are you buying, Mr. Reeves? Oh, a life-size Velociraptor statue to put at the bottom of my driveway.
To slow the fuck down.
All right.
I mean, honestly, you can get an animated prop for $6,600.
Like a Jurassic Park, like
Yeah.
Disney ride animated. That's
Hey.
goals.
Hey,
I'd have to like anchor it.
Yeah.
put this address in for your Google search: 3553 Bosworth Road in Cleveland.
3553 Bosworth.
Yeah, Bosworth Road in Cleveland.
Oh my goodness.
You can buy a whole house.
You can have a neighbor soon, Greg.
Damn Street View.
I mean, it's really not that far.
Where the fuck did he go?
I do love the guy mowing the grass though. Like, what the fuck's the car doing? In the corner of the building to the right.
Oh, I see it now. There it is. There. You got a giraffe, an elephant. Shit.
Is that by Brooklyn?
It's near Lorraine.
Yeah.
Or Lorraine Avenue.
Spinosaurus.
I'm gonna have to drive past this one day. Just go out of my way.
Take the wife on a field trip. I'm like, look, honey, look at the house we can buy.
You know, we keep. I mean, we.
You need a house with the dinosaur at least. So
You can take a tombstone with you.
And when I die, you have to put the dinosaur. You have to put my urn. You have to put my urn in the dinosaur's hands.